Welcome to the tripod. Welcome to the tripod.
Hello, pretzels, and welcome back to the tripod, the only place that dishes out only the best beer cheese because we got that beans and bologna. We are back to spit some wrestling to you peoples. It's been a minute or two. And you know what? Just because 8 people watch this show, who gives a fuck? We're starting with Turning Point. That's right. Impact Wrestling had a premium live event for $10, but free $99 for Caesar. It's Turning Point. We kick things off with Subculture. I didn't see the kickoff or pre-show, so fuck it. Subculture with Danny Luna versus Josh Alexander and good old EY. It's Wales versus Canada. Great grappling action to kick off Turning Point. These crackers crackering, as Caesar would put it. Loud crowd with stupid chants in Newcastle. We get stereo sharpshooters by EY and Josh. A couple of Stun Dog Millionaires by Andrews. It's good for Subculture that they didn't get steamrolled by 2 Impact veterans here. Webster accidentally strikes Andrew, but the C4 spike is what ends this match. EY and Alexander for the win. Great kickoff match to Impact. I gave it 7 solid pretzels. Turning Point sticks. What did you think?
Yeah, great tag team match. If you had watched the I don't know if you want to call it the go home show before, we saw EY and Josh Alexander tag him before. They catch that they caught an L, but was able to work on their tag team chemistry. And it showed in this. Going against former Impact Tag Team Champions in Subculture, you knew you were going to have your hands full as a tag team that hadn't wrestled all that many matches together, but they were able to band together, put some chemistry together, and like you said, stereo sharpshooters. They worked really well as a tag team that only had 2 matches together, and were being able to pull the I don't know if you want to call it upset, but be able to pull out a dub against a tag team that has been together for quite some time and champions across many promotions, whatnot, so forth. I gave it 6 in the salt. Like you said, great opener for the main card of Turning Point.
Caesar, was there a kickoff show?
Yep. And I even watched that bitch.
You did? All right, go for it. Cover it if you will.
I didn't take any notes on that shit. I don't even know half the niggas.
No.
So it was the pre-show match had it was a tag match against it was Rhino and who's that weird guy? I didn't write down the names.
What was that? Grotto?
Yeah, Grotto. Who's apparently a legend over there. They fought some crackers. I did not write their names down. I did not. They were just some crackers. I gave it 5. And then Slater versus Haskins was the next match. What did they call him, Sticks? The what is the fuck? The young
fuck. God, what was it?
It's a good line. It's a fucking like
young champ or young what the hell was it?
No, hold on.
Because this dude, because after that's when they gave him
the TNA contract.
Yeah, he'll start in 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a champion.
Leon Slater is his name. Kid's only 19 and he's like a champion over there. But this cracker can cook sangria, and they're calling him the nigga Osprey. The young nigga Osprey. They didn't say nigga, but they said they remind them of a young Will Osprey. Fuck, I can't think of what his like tag name is, but it's so fucking dope. I'm about to look this shit up when I'm not talking.
Sticks, we can call him the Chocolate Osprey. Caesar.
There we go. You can call him the Chocolate Billy Goat. This cracker's cooking. I gave his match I had no idea who he was. I had no idea who he's wrestling. Hold on, sorry. Click the link. I don't know if y'all heard that or not.
It's fucking OnlyFans popped up on Caesar's screen.
I know. I was gonna watch his match to see what they called him.
Oh.
But, if y'all can't hear it, then I'm just let it play.
I can't hear it. Well, Stick,
Okay. But he was really good. I gave his match 6 in the salt. But then then they came out to what the fuck, Yard House? Fuck you in these fucking ads. That cracker he came out, was really good. I do like his wrestling style. He was really, really good. He had good high flying, good groundwork, solid kicks, chops. If this kid's only 19, fucking Christ. He was looking good. He was looking good. But yeah, it was good. Wasn't mad at it.
well, Sticks, do you have any pre-show thoughts if you watched it?
Yeah, Leon Slater's got a bright future. Like Cesar said, the basics are there for him. It's now time to get the mat work. Impact, TNA, it will be TNA when he joins the roster. They've got a lot of great people. They talked about
The youngest in charge. That's what he calls himself, the youngest in charge. I think that's a dope tagline. Yeah, Cracker's got a Swanton 450, Sangria.
He did
That's
in
his
that match,
favorite.
didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
He did in that
Okay,
match.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that
They
Cracker.
said the match he had with Kazarian, I think was the night before or something like that.
Yeah, it was the night before of the Thursday show. So it was like, I guess, Wednesday or Tuesday. They didn't air it, but apparently they said that shit tore the house down.
Yeah, they said that's what basically what basically told Scott D'Amore and them, like, hey, you better sign this guy now before like this match gets out and like a lot of other like promotions see him, and they sign him before you do. So that's what did it. Like even Kazarian was like, hey, there's something with this kid. The locker room was a buzz about the match, was about him. Kid's got a bright future. He's going to be, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a quarter of the way through 2024, if not halfway through 2024, if he's not wrestling for at least the X Division Championship. The kid's got it there. He's someone that they're going to invest in, and they will get an instant return on that investment with him. I mean, the guy it's there. Like Cesar said, he's got like a 450 Swanton. Look, I mean, it looks so flawless. Like he can just do a Swanton and look better than Jeff Hardy, all doped up on all the meds and on all the alcohol and infinity lives. If we did it. So I mean, this kid is going to be a fucking stellar wrestler in TNA. And yeah, the match he had on pre-show showed it. I mean, it was awesome. They had talked about how they had a major announcement about him that you could only catch on the pay-per-view, and of course they announced it there, signed him, locked him up, and can't wait to see him in 2024.
Hey, Sticks, is Grado the Newcastle Colt Cabana?
I have no idea. Like, I guess they had said he's really
Fuck
popular
Faces
over
was
there.
asking like that. Fuck the way Fuck Faces was talking. He's like that because the crowd was hyped for him. They knew all his songs and all the fuck shit he was singing. So yeah, old Fuck Faces was like he loves him some Grado, and Grado likes drinking after a match.
Yeah, I mean,
Grado will definitely go out and buy you some pints. That was
he didn't look terrible. I mean, I'll give him this. He didn't look terrible during the match. So I mean, it wasn't too bad. He was not too bad. So.
Well, Cesar, what did you think of the first match of
Oh yeah, shit was real good. Shit was really, really good. Really, really, really good. These are the guys who were on NXT UK who didn't have the name subculture. Morgan Webster and them. These guys were always cooking, especially when they came over to NXT early on with like Undisputed Era was there back when they were the frizzled young vets and shit like that. These were the guys who were always good. My only downcast is like they got on TV twice this week and had to lose, being so close to home. They lost that triple threat on Thursday, and then of course they lost to EY and them today. I also gave it a 7. I thought this match was really, really good. Well, you know, these guys are amazing tag teams, so you know they're gonna have the flow with what they're doing, and you got two established individuals like Walking Weapon and EY. But yeah, I was fairly entertained with this match, and this was a great opening match to have on card.
Sticks, did you give it a rating?
You
Yeah,
said
6 in
on
the
the
salt.
Salt, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, were Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews, were they NXT Tag Team Champions at one point?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
I think they were the first ever.
UK
Both.
tag.
They were
Okay.
no, they weren't the first. They weren't the first UK tag team championships, but they won them off the Grizzle Young Vets. Then they lost them really quick and went to NXT and actually won them there. I think they were the first team to have both NXT and NXT UK championships.
I thought so. I just
Yeah.
couldn't remember.
They definitely won them. They won them really
remembering.
early in NXT as well.
You guys had touched upon the go home show Impact. I watched the first hour. I didn't watch the rest of it. I caught Joe Hendry versus Frankie for the cup. What was it? The Glasgow Cup or something?
Yeah, Glasgow Cup.
Yeah, and Joe Hendry beat Frankie. I was like, oh shit. And they had a match before that. So this was like the tournament final for that.
Finals,
cup.
yeah.
And then of course Myers, Moose, and Deanna versus Subculture and Danny. I'm slowly getting on board with Moose. Like the go home show and turning point. I was like, wow, okay, this is why he's here. This is why Moose is here. Next is Giselle Shaw versus Alex Windsor. Giselle solo tonight. Only one in her corner is her tucked log and sack. Sounds like this is a pro tranny crowd as these two collide. Lots of history between these two, according to the commentators. There was one slip up, but it was decent. The man won. I gave it one Dorito posing as a pretzel. Cesar, what did you think of this match?
It was all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But yeah, just Giselle out there. I guess they're building her up. Next. I'm fine with it. Oh, yeah, 1-2 slops. It was all right. I gave it a 4.
Sounds good.
On the flow.
Yeah, I mean, it was an okay match. I mean, they always when they have a show, they always make sure they try to get Giselle on there so that way she's still she still in the back of your mind. You seem to build her up just for that way she can get the championship, make the champion look good. It's all right. This match was unison of Cesar 4.
Up next, Trey Miguel versus Rich Swann. Two guys seemingly equal here. Trey trying very hard to get the countout victory. I'm loving Swann's offense. Trey was sitting on the floor and fucking Swann steps over him and then back mule kicks him in the face. That was pretty badass. I like that. Trey hits a poison rana. This ninja on ninja match is pretty good.
You damn right.
Swann doesn't get as much props as he deserves. Did Trey just hit a crossroads? 2.5. Swann with the 450 off the second turnbuckle for the controversial win, but the ref says it was a 3. A little bit of respect back on the 450, by the way. I gave it 6 pretzels, sticks. What'd you think, Trey and Swann?
Yeah, a lot of people forget all the accolades that Rich Swann has accomplished.
List them.
I think one of them is that, he was champion, then he lost to Kenny Omega when he was in the belt collector phase of his career. But Rich Swann is a great competitor in Impact. One of the go-to guys you could have. Him, when I heard him and Miguel were going, pull a seat up, pay attention. Both these guys can go. This match was great. I mean, outside a little bit of the controversy. But, Rich Swann shows you every time he goes in the ring that this guy can wrestle in any division. He could be X Division champion. Shows why he was a former Impact champion himself. And goes out, does it, like you said, the step over mule kick. The man, 450, great. He can do, I believe he can do a really good Phoenix splash, too. I gave this 6 in the salt. Great match to have, kind of tucked in the middle of the card. Both these guys can go. We've seen these guys go, and they showed why. I mean, this was a great match to have on Turning Point.
Yeah, Cesar, I should have explained the controversy being the ref's hand hit 3, but Trey kicked out. Like he kicked out as he hit 3, but the ref's decision was final.
Yeah.
What did you think of this match?
I thought it was real good. Yeah, we got some nigga on nigga across the seas, like you said, man, Miguel out here, he doing things, old light-skinned, fake-ass Drake ass against the pound-for-pound heavyweight champ of women beating Rich Swann. Yeah, bought his cracker ass out there, show you how to punch a bitch. Equal rights and lefts for you hoes. You know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth. But yeah, this was a good-ass match. Man, they was out here showing them how cotton candy, or that cross-eyed fuck, he likes to put them on Tuesday, showing you how two great wrestling niggas can go out here and wrestle in front of these UK cracks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they call them, the frogs or whatever. No, that's French people.
The
Your
crumpet.
tea sipping bastards. Yeah, we gonna show you. Dump the tea again in your town, and then we gonna dump some Hennessy on that shit, nigga. Because these crackers was fighting like the last good fried two-piece was about to go out the window in the shop in the back, and there was nothing left but fish and chips. And nobody want that trash. Okay. These niggas want some grape Kool-Aid and two-piece and a little biscuit on the side. But not the biscuits, them crackers, like, because they call cookies biscuits. They want a real thick-ass Popeyes, choke you and your mama if you eat a dry biscuit. But yeah, I also gave this 6 in salt. Good ass match. Yeah. The ref was on the other side, so he couldn't see when that cracker threw up his right shoulder because the ref was over there on the left. He ain't see it. So you should have thrown up the left. But that's what happens. You get mule kicked in the face by the best pound-for-pound wife beater in the game, and he hits you with that mule kick, and your brain get discombobulated. You got halfway concussion protocol, and you think you can count to 3 like 1, 2, 6. See, that shit is what happened. Nigga was probably thinking throw up the left, but he threw up the right. Rich Swann got that dub and that two-piece and a biscuit in the back. And then, Miguel just out here looking lost, trying to write lyrics and wearing cologne when he goes to sleep so he can meet the woman of his dreams because he's a fake-ass, Drake-ass nigga. But yeah, also gave it 6 in salt. Shit was cooking.
Oh, Cesar, who you're fooling? They don't want the red Kool-Aid. They want the grape Kool-Aid. Up next, it's Jordan Grace versus Danny Luna. The ladies take it to the outside immediately. Let's get this action back into the ring, ladies. Mind the ref's count. You must end this one proper, perhaps. Anyways, these two have history as well. Danny Luna giving us some great ass shots here. God bless the wedgie. Absolutely no titties, though. I think the ref has bigger titties than both these chicks. Danny proven she's strong. She was able to hit a vertical suplex, then later a draping German to Jordan's big ass. I think this match is Jordan's chance to let Danny shine while Jordan still wins. Juggernaut Driver for the win. I gave it 5 pretzels and a wedgie. Cesar, what'd you think of Jordan versus Danny?
Yeah, man, this was, Booker T was calling this shit. He would call it Cholula Green. The Cholula Green.
I like it.
No bread, no water, just meat. Oh yeah, this was just meat. These two big bitches throwing around each other like weights in the gym. You know what I'm saying? This is Big E's wet dream. Just big sweaty women slapping meats in the middle of the ring. Roast beef. Arby's sauce. He's skeeting Arby's sauce. That's what he's doing all over his screen, goddammit. But yeah, this cracker, these hoes, man, they was getting it in. Yeah, they got history. They was beefing it up, chopping, slamming, clotheslining, power game on Swole. Yeah, it was a fine match. I agree with you there that we all knew Jordan was gonna get the win. Yeah. Going into the call your shot. And then she was letting Danny get the power game on her to show her what she could do. They probably gonna fight for the title because I'm pretty sure Jordan gonna do this bullshit. Yeah, that nigga's time is almost up. Sorry for you, Trinity. This big bitch on her way out. She gotta get that title one more time. But still, I thought it was a decent match. I gave it a 5. Did they show the Glasgow Cup when Joe Hendry won?
Yeah, it was. That's up next, actually.
Oh, okay.
He had it looked like just like a generic trophy you'd get at fucking Walmart.
Oh, so is it so where is it on the list? Is it below the MVP Cup but still above Harry Potter's Goblet of Fire?
Well, I mean, Don Juan Magic, what the Bishop?
Yeah, his child. Yeah, the child. Don Juan Magic.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that.
We know you ain't beating that. That's number one.
It's a wrap. But yeah, that trophy. It's
above or below Shane McMahon on the list.
It's below Shane McMahon, yeah, because it's basically a miniature of Shane McMahon's fucking trophy. But Sticks, Jordan versus Danny, what'd you think?
Yeah, in the Voodoo Clam Showdown, we had Jordan Grace and Danny Luna. Like you said, this is a great showcase for Danny Luna while also catching an L. Um, Jordan allowing, Jordan letting her get a lot of moves in, setting it up so that way, Jordan's not gonna catch an L because she won the call your shot gauntlet that she's gonna cash in at hard to kill, and she gotta catch them dubs and look strong. Danny Luna, we don't see very. I don't know outside of the United States, like how much she is on TV or anything like that. But in the very few appearances that I have seen on TV of her wrestling, she doesn't look that bad. She looks really good. Shows why they have her in kind of subculture. Shows that she can be a wrestler outside of being like a valet manager for subculture. And this match proved it. I gave it 6. I gave it 6 because we got to see more of Danny Luna her in ring work, and she didn't drop the ball on it. I mean, she took her opportunity, and ran with it, showing that she is a formidable wrestler. And hopefully, if Subculture sticks around in Impact, if they show up here and there, hopefully she can be showcased more in the Knockouts division and maybe catch a couple of dubs, and maybe sometime down the road, depending on who it is, maybe if Jordan wins at a hard to kill, maybe they can run it back and it can be for the Knockouts Championship. But all in all, it was a good match and a good showcase for Danny Luna.
Man, Subculture and Danny Luna lost on the go home and on fucking Turning Point in their hometown, Cesar.
The hometown, the disrespect.
Joe, we believe in Joe Hendry taking on old Simon Miller. Well, I have no fucking clue who it was, but it didn't matter because they told a great story. And our
So
boy,
much ups and downs.
Our boy, Joe Hendry, busted out yet another new music video. Very good shit because Simon was trying to heal it up on the mic. Calls him Stone Cold on Wish.com, Mr. Clean, and he sat in with Nickelback, showing a picture of him from back in the day. It was very funny. This match is, of course, one-sided. It's just Henry teaching Simon a lesson. Simon does put up some offense, but Henry hits a standing ovation spinebuster for the win. I gave it an entertaining 4 pretzels. Sticks, what did you think of this short but entertaining match?
Joe Hendry came out, does what he does best. He sports entertains us, drops another great music video. I guess this all started. Joe Hendry had as a show for Impact members, food fight. Simon Miller was a host on that. They had a little bit of back and forth. Some stuff happened, led to this match. Like you said, very one-sided. Joe Hendry had about 90% offense. Simon was able to put in some, but our boy Joe Hendry showed out and put on a great performance. I gave it 5. I gave it 5 for Joe's song, the entertainment factor, and him not taking Simon lightly. So all in all, great sports entertainment segment we had here with Joe. Joe does what he does best. Entertains us, picks up a dub, moves on.
Great placement as well, I might add. Cesar, what did you think? Joe Hendry versus Simon Miller.
Yeah. Another entertaining match. Just to get through the pay-per-view. Like there were 10 matches on this card, and this card didn't feel like it was long. I watched it when it came on. I really just got home from work, and the pre-show kind of just started, so I was really with it the whole time. Match was really good. Well, really good for Simon Miller being who he is, and whatever. I gave it also 5 too. 4 for the match and 1 just because I like ups and downs with old Simon Miller. It's a very entertaining wrestling show, and I do like to watch other wrestlers not wrestlers, but other people give their takes on wrestling like we do here on the Tripod. So I gave it 4 for the match, 1 for Simon Miller getting to live his dream He's a wrestling guy who talks about wrestling on the internet. Very famous for that. And then he got to wrestle.
Up
I'm
next,
giving it up.
Frankie Kaz and Saban versus the most professional wrestling gods.
Might be some controversy here, boys.
Crowd getting to Myers. At one point, both Saban and Kaz double team Moose illegally, and the ref doesn't do shit. Moose actually wrestling good here. Fuckface Tom doing his best to defend the faces. Myers in the Tree of Woe, and Saban and Kaz yank Moose's 15 feet of dick into Myers' face. They 69 on accident afterwards. With some creative offense, starting with Myers hanging up Kaz on the top rope to escape the chicken wing, and then a spear by Moose. The most professional wrestling gods win, and I am very impressed with Moose. I gave it 6 pretzels with some Frank's Red Hot. But that being said, upon review, this match not only had the entertainment value, but it was a good match. This was a really good match. So I really should have gave it 7 pretzels and the Frank's Red Hot. That's my bad. That's my bad. Cesar, go ahead and wax on this match.
Yeah. So the most wrestling gods.
Professional.
Whatever. The most professional wrestling gods. Because they are professional. They is gods. And they do wrestle. These boys is cooking. Yeah. I'm telling you, they're going to end racism. I'm trying to tell you. Them and the A to B to C could end racism if we get more eyes to this product. I'm trying to tell y'all hoes for real. Yeah. Moose, Brian Myers. Who would have thought Brian Myers could cook like this? Huh? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? You know? And then you got Kaz. You know he's my boy. No Sabian, my boy. He's my boy. Because you know I still want the dream match with the Motor City Machine Guns versus A to B to C. You know I still want that on my list. It's a little Christmas list. Fuck ass Santa, get to cooking. But still, yeah, these boys went out there and put on the show. The tag team wrestling on this card was premium. It was good. Like I said, I'll give you my reasons when I get there. But this was an 8 in the beer cheese for me. This was the best match on the card for me.
Wow.
This was slightly better. This is slightly better than that Subculture EY match. This was slightly better, which is why it gets the 8. Slightly better for the wrestling, the entertainment factor. And I'll tell you why, because I know y'all are probably going to pick that other match. I'll tell you why for me, why it's not. But when I watched the whole show, I actually pulled the sticks. I rewound it back, watched this match again, and watched the main event again. And like I said, like I had the first time in my head, I more enjoyed this match than I did any other match on the card.
I ain't mad at it, but I mean, Will Ospreay, we'll get to it later. But Sticks, what did you think of this tag team match?
I completely understand why Cesar went with this, because when your boy watched it the first time, I watched it. I've watched half of it and then finished the other half this morning. And then your boy went through, like Cesar said, there was 2 matches that stood out to me. This match and then the main event. I went back. I watched both. This was, in my opinion, the second best match on the card. But I understand why Cesar gave it his beer cheese, because to me, it was also a toss-up. Like, you could go with either or and you wouldn't get an argument. Myers and Moose have been tagging a lot more than Kazarian and Saban. Like, Kazarian and Saban, the future is what they were calling them, because both these boys have history.
20 years in the game.
Yeah, I mean, they talked about their first battle, the Battle of the Futures. They have faced off twice against each other. Both are 1-1 against each other. Kazarian picked up the dub back in the beginning original days, and then Saban have picked up a dub here. I can't remember how far back we were, but they're like 1-1 against each other. Moose and Myers showed you the chemistry they have. how they've been tagged together. These guys are a well-oiled machine. These guys are in the top 3 of tag teams in Impact that you could throw out there, and they could win the tag team titles. Now, I wouldn't want them to beat our boys, the tripod favorites, the A, the B to the C. We wouldn't want that to happen, but if it did happen, it wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be mad at it because I think the 3 of us know these boys could take those tag team titles. They could run with them. They could have fun with it. This had wrestling. This had everything you wanted. Wrestling, entertainment, all that stuff in it. We had the Anaconda remake in the corner with Moose and Myers getting pulled. Then the 69er in the corner. That was something entertaining to have in a match, too. I gave it 7 in the Hellmans. This was a great tag team match. This was one of the shining spots of Turning Point. And this is another reason why the 3 of us have been pining to all the pretzels. To anybody that watches, listens to this, give Impact a chance. Sit down, watch it. Give it a month, 2 months, 3 months. You will not be disappointed because you find matches like this. You get matches like this. You get a matches like this, and it's just it's like an Impact PLE that you didn't have to pay for, that you get with a subscription. Like, they have 4 major pay-per-views that you have to go outside of. Well, I go outside of not only having a subscription and paying for it. The 2 other gentlemen, they find their way to watch it, and they watch it, and they enjoy it just like I enjoy it. I was thoroughly enjoyed in this match, sports entertained, and also wrestling fan-wise watching moves. Second best match, so I gave it 7 in the Hellmans.
Up next, we have the Knockouts champion Trinity versus Deonna Purrazzo, Part 3. Gail Kim is a special ref. I'm digging Trinity's gear and her weave. Trinity with the pink eye special to Deonna.
Oh, yeah.
Gail's doing a good job reffing. I suspect foul play towards the end of this match on her part, but we'll see. I believe this is the only title match on the card. Deonna targets Trinity's arm. I don't believe I've ever seen Trinity hit that stunner off the second turnbuckle before. The Knockouts bring in it like they always do. We get a Uso chant after Trin hits the Samoan drop. Trin kicks out of the Queen's Gambit. Deonna taps once again to Starstruck. Now Deonna cannot challenge for the Knockouts Championship as long as Trinity has it. Deonna attacks Trinity after the match, tries shit with Gail, but she eats defeat. Not a bad match. I mean, these 2 women have brought it 3 times in a row. I gave it 7 pretzel sticks. What'd you think?
Yeah, it was a good match. The third and the maybe final of the trilogy, but it was a good match. If there's one thing I didn't like, was that they had the stipulation that she couldn't challenge for that. I mean, there's so many ways you could have build up that Deonna could possibly face Trinity again, but I mean, having Deonna out of the title picture, isn't really a good thing for Impact because she is one of the higher ups of that Knockouts division, and she just needs to be around the title picture. But I mean, we're only about a month away from Hard to Kill, where we'll get Jordynne Grace and whoever the champion is at that time. But that doesn't take away from the match. The match was good. The Knockouts brought it again. I gave it 6 in the Hellmans. Women brought it. Trinity was going for the submission. She was working on Deonna, which was kind of a little bit different because Deonna would always work on the arm to go, but Trinity was also working on different body parts too to be able to set up the Starstruck. She was able to hit the rear view and which led into the Starstruck. All in all, not a bad co-main. Like you said, the only championship on the card, which isn't a bad thing because then you have more of, okay, how they're going to go with stuff. Like how they're going to go with some of these matches. But all in all, great co-main. 6 in the salt for me, or 6 in the Hellmans for me.
I believe it's Final Resolution is up next, then Hard to Kill. Caesar, what did you think? Oh wait, did you talk about this one already?
No.
What did you think of Deanna versus
Yeah, I thought it was like probably their best match so far that they've had. It was a really good, clean, fun match. Yeah, Gail Kim didn't seem to like take away from anything when she was reffing in there. You know, you really didn't like notice her at all, which is always, the ref's there, but you're not noticing. Oh man, what Gail Kim?
Well, it's great because anytime you get like a special referee,
Yeah,
they always seem to find a way to kind of take a little bit from the match. But when you have someone like Gail Kim and she doesn't take anything away from the match, that was what makes the match also great in itself.
Yeah. So yeah, this was a great match. It was a good, fun match for me. I super enjoyed it. I thought it was their best match. Yeah, you can do this kind of thing when I don't know. I think she already wrecked it, but so maybe story-wise it was bad. But Deanna did have the back of old girl for a couple weeks. If they would have kept that cooking, you could have found a way for them to be a tag team and maybe try to go for the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. Keep her occupied with another championship or something else versus like, what is she really gonna do and all this other kind of stuff and blah blah blah. So I thought it was a really good match. I gave it 6 in the salty mustard. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, she eats defeat at the end. Trinity gets the win. Her and Gail Kim right off into the sunset. Just a good, fun, entertaining match. Yeah, if it was co-main, it's a good co-main. I ain't mad at it.
I thought because of the stipulation and because there was a special ref, I thought Gail was gonna side with Deanna and help her win, so she could just, I don't know. Again, WWE poisoning, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The main event of the night was Will Beer Cheese Ospreay versus Eddie Edwards. Is Eddie Impact's Kevin Owens?
Sure, yeah, you go with that, yeah, sure.
Kind of early for Kevin Owens because Eddie's been there for a minute and like done everything.
These guys go way back. Commentators giving us a history lesson, including the beginnings of TNA. Ospreay goes to work, man. Crowd is hot for the hometown boy. Backpack stunner gets a near fall from Eddie. Ospreay fucking up Eddie with his speed and his incredible offense. Eddie does fight back, but good God, Ospreay is unbelievable. Hidden Blade, Boston Knee Party. This match is crazy. Bone on bone connection. Don't make this gay, Drama King. The skin breaking chops from Eddie. Eddie almost ended this with a Tiger Driver. Eddie kicked out of the Hidden Blade at 1. He kicked out of the Styles Clash too. However, Hidden Blade and Stormbreaker Ospreay takes it. Ospreay on the mic. He finished his kitchen, folks. No, he was giving props to TNA. He's thanking all the fans, everything. Very respectable. Praises TNA. I gave this, of course, 8 pretzels and the beer cheese. Sticks, what did you think of the final match of the night, the main event?
Fucking Billy Goat, boys. This man churns out matches like this, going to make himself the hottest free agent in 2024. I mean, they talk about, MJF talks about the bidding war of 2024. I tell you what, I think Will Ospreay's giving him a run for his money. I mean, if there's going to be a bidding war, it's going to be MJ. It's going to be Will Ospreay. The back and forth on this, like, you didn't know if Eddie Edwards was going to be able to put up a fight just because we all know how great Will Ospreay is. Like, he's tapered down his aerial assaults because of injuries, but this man can wrestle just about anything. I mean, he's adapted his move sets and his wrestling style to still go aerial if he has to, but also to be technical and to throw strikes. And he showed it with that. He can throw kicks. Like you said, the Hidden Blade, and then Eddie being able to hit the Boston Knee Party right after that. Hidden Blade again, 1 count, Styles Clash. The back and forth we had like 2 or 3 near near finishes in this one that were like 2 and like 9/8, 2 and 9/3. Will Ospreay finally putting it together, hit the hidden blade, Stormbreaker, picked up the dub. I like that he talked about, and even the announcers talked about it, that the triple threat match that TNA had back in the day between Styles, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels was what turned Will Ospreay onto professional wrestling. Hearing that as a guy who loves watching Impact in TNA, that, to see that somebody like Will Ospreay, that was the motivation to turn him into the wrestler that he is today, is something that's like, damn, this is awesome. I mean, hearing that should tell people that, hey, if you're hesitant on looking outside of something, if you're just either a majority WWE fan or even a majority AEW fan, that there are alternatives out there. Give it a chance. Us three, we watch WWE. We do sit through majority of the time and watch ATW. And now we're watching Impact. We're breaking down that stuff. To hear something like that from a man like fucking Will Ospreay, a man like you said, beer cheese. Outside of this, like what we've watched, whenever we've watched Will Ospreay, whenever he's been on a pay-per-view, he's gotten our beer cheese. Mike Bailey, Orange Cassidy.
Except that match with Chris Jericho.
Yeah, Chris Jericho. But I mean, it still wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, he carried Chris, Chris fucking
as
Jericho.
far as he could go. He carried Chris across the finish to the after party and to the steakhouse where he lost the title. The wrestling
version of Gene Simmons, he carried him across the finish line to the after party and even to the freaking, orgy with the groupies that Jericho probably has. He carried him to that.
Priest's old hot tub with jizz still in it from his NXT days.
Yeah. This match was, in my opinion, the main event worthy match. Whatever you want to say about Eddie Edwards, I was worried about how Eddie was going to do this match just because I didn't, Will Ospreay's a fucking juggernaut. He's a fucking freight train. And if you want to say Will Ospreay carried Eddie Edwards and, made him look good, you can say that. I thought Eddie looked good.
Eddie looked real good.
I thought he looked, he looked really good. Didn't look overwhelmed. He gave Will a fight. And that's all you could ever want in a match like this and against an opponent like Will Ospreay, a man who has done it all. This was my beer cheese, ate the beer cheese. Great way to end Turning Point. Like I said before, you could do a toss-up between this match and the futures and the most professionally wrestling gods. I'm just enamored with Will Ospreay, and anytime I hear him going to be on my TV set, I will put the phone down. I will lock all the doors. I will shut the windows, close the blinds, and I will solely focus.
He gets the lube
on that match.
Lights the candles.
Yeah. Yep. That too. That too. Billy Goat is that guy. And he showed it once again. So this was my beer cheese match of the night. Ate the beer cheese.
Cesar, we finished the night. We finished Turning Point with Will Ospreay versus Eddie Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think? And
this was also a good match. It was a good match. To me, I'm gonna have a couple points. It's really nitpicking here. I feel like the announcers were more in on that tag team match than they were in on this Ospreay match. And sometimes you gotta take it in, but it's just like you said, Mangry, it's part of your notes. Like they had it in where first the Drama King was like, whoa, they're a team. Brian Myers wants to get in there and beat him up. He can. The ref's not looking. I mean, anything's fair. He goes, and then like fuck faces was like, I'm gonna see what happens if the opposite happens. And then of course Kaz gets in there and like just fucking him up in front of the ref. And Drama King's like, this is blatantly cheating. It's in front of the ref. Well, it's up to the ref's discretion. about what he does. And I feel like they were having more fun. Not to say you cannot have fun watching an Ospreay match, but you're usually just enamored in awe to speak. But when the announcers are on point in a match, it gives that match a little bit something more of entertainment, which is why we're here. It's sports entertainment. But not to say like Eddie put up a great show. I felt like in the beginning, every time Ospreay tried to get real cooking with the speed and then link combos, Eddie always had a power game move to put him on the mat. Whether it was a chop, whether it was a slam, whether it was just that shoulder body shove because he outweighed him. I feel like that, yeah, which is great because you know, it's like you say, man, Greg, you can't just keep having spot fest, even though that's what we're used to with Will Ospreay. But he had that match with Kenny for the U.S. title when he beat him for the New Japan U.S. title. And that match was still like a 9, where the guys have back and forth. And Eddie Edwards and them had back and forth. It's just that, yeah, man, I just don't know. It was just a little something for me that took it out of that match for me that I had when I was watching that tag match. I mean, I still gave this an 8. It's still worthy of an 8. But it didn't feel like every time I watch Will Ospreay wrestle, I'm like, I feel like we're going to talk about it in its match of the year. This didn't have that match of the year vibe for me. Versus that tag match where I was like, this is one of the best tag matches I've seen in a while. Why is it like every great tag match I've seen lately is in Impact? And like, why we don't have like a good tag match in match of the year? It seems like we keep having one-on-ones. But I was like, I feel like they didn't steal the show because I feel like the last 3 winners were all predetermined. Like us as just long-term wrestling fans, we're like, we said it. Like Moose has to keep winning because he's fighting for that heavyweight championship. Trinity's not losing the title yet. She's on a good roll. Let her keep the title. Will Ospreay ain't losing. He's Will Ospreay. This crack ain't losing.
Here's the thing. We talked about, what was it, Bound for Glory? Then they have that monster ball.
Yeah.
Moose the pin. He took the loss. He took the
Which
pin.
I think is
like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to your man who has the feast or fired heavyweight championship shot?
Like he needs to be on top and keep rolling. So I mean, it's Moose, and if you watch TNA, you know who Moose is. He's been a multi-time champ, so he shouldn't, have to be like get steam to rolling. But as we talk about, if you're trying to get in new fans who don't know who Moose is, they just see him as big ass nigga, and you're like, why ain't this big ass nigga winning? He's the most cut guy in this match. Well, I don't know. Macklin was pretty cut. But you like, he ain't 6'8", 270 with 3% body fat, eating chickens and fucking white women. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't snowing, Moose ain't going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just didn't feel a little match of the year Ospreay to me. It still was a great match. Like I said, it still gave it an 8. I just was more sports entertained by that tag match. That was just me when I watched it that night. Because when I sat and watched the whole show, that's just how it felt. So that's how I got wrote down, I can't take it back. Everything's set in stone with me. So that's how I rolled with it. It's still a great match. Still thought they held their own, man. It was great. And then it started getting real cooking at the end. Like you said, he kicked out at 1, Boston Knee Party. Like it was, oh man, the Tiger Driver, he slammed the fuck out of him. He had that cracker way up high. So I was like, that's how motherfuckers get in concussion protocol. You slam them down too quick. They can't tuck their head fast enough. But no, still a phenomenal match, worthy of the main event as well. If the other match the tag team match would have main evented, I wouldn't have been mad at that either. Still a great match, but yeah, it's just how it is.
All that being said, Turning Point has been way better than anything ATW has put out.
And that's a goddamn fact.
Entire year. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with some more wrestling talk. It's been Wednesday night for a couple weeks, and you know what that means? I don't fucking give a shit. Didn't watch nothing. All I know is that old Tony Tweet Skeets, he's this close to completing his AENWO roster. All he needs now is fucking Hogan and Goldberg because woo, Ric Flair is now all elite. Wow, that was some hot garbage. He's signing all the dinosaurs. Here we go again, WCW 3.0. I didn't watch anything. I know there was a banger of a match between MJF and Omega that I still have on my DVR. I
Got some
haven't watched it
collision.
yet. But other than that, no idea what's going on. Either one of you gentlemen can take it away because I don't know.
I fast forwarded through the last 2 weeks. I only watched the Acclaimed and MJF versus Bang Bang Bullet Club Gold.
Guns up, baby.
The Bang Bang Gang.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. With the stray bullet juice, the ass boys, and Switchblade Jay White. I don't know what Max Caster said in that rap, but there was a whole bar that was just blurred out. I gotta watch it on Twitter to hear the whole thing.
You probably said the N-word like 3 times.
I don't know. He a little light skinned. He seems soft for that. You just probably said they're fruit booties. But I know the bar he did say was a couple New Japan rejects and the ass boys. Yeah, that shit went over at gangbusters. But that's the only match I watched. It was a pretty good match.
Sticks enlighten us on the past 2 weeks of all ATW.
And it was Billy Gunn's birthday in that match. So they were singing happy birthday to him.
60. He's 60 years old. Good Lord. That man is in better shape than I'll ever be.
Facts. Twice.
Daddy ass out here looking like granddaddy ass.
Yeah, you know that's right, girl.
Well, I'll step outside of what Cesar said. We're building up towards Swerve Hangman 2. 2 weeks ago, we had Swerve and Prince Nana showing up at Hangman's fucking house while Hangman was at Dynamite. Showing up there, Swerve, controversial picture, him over the crib of Hangman's newborn kid. So that struck some nerves. The Elite lost their Ring of Honor 6-man tag championships to Gates of Agony and, Brian Cage.
Wait a minute. Brian Cage?
Brian Cage got a dub. Not only a dub, he not only got a dub, he got a title.
Oh, my God.
Which the announcers had said that, those guys, they waited till the day of to exercise their championship rematch. So they had talked about how that was the Elite. Bucks and Hangman didn't have much chance to prepare for it. Swerve comes out about, I think, 3/4 of the way through the match. The whole music, all that stuff. Hangman tags out. Beeline, which I guess I'm still trying to figure out why people say it's a beeline because, it's just a straight line. But anyway, heads straight towards Swerve. Swerve takes him to the back, basically leaves it 2-on-3. Bucks can't hold on to it. They end up losing. Gates, Agony, and Cage, Mogul Embassy, they reclaim the 6-man Ring of Honor 6-man tag championships. Shoot backstage. Hangman, Swerve, they're beating up on each other, break up. They show the Bucks out on the ring. They look mad, stuff like that, which takes us to later on the night when we had, I believe it was Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. I'm trying to remember who they faced. I can't remember who they faced, but they
fight Don Callis' family. It was like Will Hobbs, Take a Shitta, and somebody.
They faced those guys, and they were able to pick up the dub, and they were able to make a street fight match.
Oh yeah.
I think it was for Full Gear, which we're like 2-ish weeks away from.
Oh, that's right. I remember something else now.
Yeah. And then they show backstage.
Oh man.
And in the locker room, they show Jericho and Omega there. Bucks are still kind of pissed off. They're basically asking, why we reform the Elite? Why we reform the Elite when you're out here wrestling with Chris Jericho? And
Don't
also,
the Golden Jets?
Yeah, the Golden Jets. They're like 3-0 together as like a tag team. Bucks are in the locker room. They're saying, why is Jericho in here? Omega's like, well, me and him tagged together. chemistry, all that stuff. Got to share a locker room together. Bucks are still kind of pissed off from what happened before. Didn't get the answer what they wanted, so basically tell those guys, hey, when you're done, clean up our locker room. So we had that. All in all, ATW, the tread water. Omega MGF match was really good. Outside of that, not really much to really cue in on for ATW.
There's one more thing.
Big Slow.
Along the same lines of Jericho and Omega, Jericho kept touting that his friends are bigger than Don Callis' family, some of his friends, and we got the reveal of who it was going to be. And old Forrest Gump legs and fucking wrecked hips Big Show wobbled his fat ass out there. It's sad. It really is sad the way he looks. He looks deformed. Like, can he even run? Like, what can he do?
He didn't move. His legs looked horrible.
I mean, it looked like he had tears in his eyes when one of the guns bum rushed him and he punched him in the face or something. Not one of the guns.
It was Kyle Fletcher from Aussie Open.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's sad to see that's what's become of the Big Show. I mean, because say what you will about the man, but that big fucker could go when he back in the days and
back in the day. Sure
he
could.
came off the top rope and shit. Like now, this motherfucker can't come off the top curb.
I'll say this: when ATW had their 20 shows and like half of them on YouTube, when he did announcing on those shows, like on the YouTube shows, he wasn't that horrible of an announcer. It's like, okay, you found your place for him. You found something to do because I think the three of us can agree he shouldn't be wrestling. Like he's more settled to be backstage, either as a producer, but they found something for him. He can still be on TV. He can still crack jokes. The chemistry he had with Shivani and Excalibur wasn't that horrible than what we've heard before. But yeah, like you guys were saying, I mean, this is gonna be I don't even know if you want to call it train wreck. I mean, this is dead on arrival for this.
I feel bad for Big Show. No more BS, but
sure.
This guy looks like he has MS. Cesar.
Well, there's no more BS, but this is fuck shit for sure.
Fuck shit for certified, yeah, girl.
But yeah, there's been 6 shows since the last time we recorded a tripod, and I mean, I've barely watched any of it. Like people should know already. We've kind of been fed up with ATW and its dumb shitter and it's Tony Skeets and his tweeting and his major announcement. Everyone's like, "What's his announcement going to be? Oh my god, what is he gonna? Hey guys, I'm gonna pass it over to Nigel now." He revealed that he's going to be the tickets for next year's All In are going to be on sale early. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Like, who gives a fuck about that shit? What kind of major announcement was that? It was very disappointing. I mean, all of his announcements have been disappointing, really, but why does he have to make a huge announcement? I saw somebody on X that said if he would have just casually worked it in, like in a normal segment, it might have made a bigger deal, but getting everyone's hopes up that was going to be something bigger.
Well, it was just like what WWE talked about during Crown Jewel, that they're building like a WWE experience over there in Saudi Arabia where you could go through those. It wasn't that, hey, Vince McMahon has a big announcement, Triple H has a big announcement, and they walk out here like, hey, we're building this huge, like, multi-million-dollar building here in Saudi Arabia for Christmas. They didn't do that. That was just, they just casually worked it in, and then Cole and Bad News talked about how they toured it, and then we moved on. It was brief. Moved on.
You guys want to talk about Crown Jewel at all? Did you guys get to see it?
I watched the highlights. I was gonna watch it probably after this or tomorrow.
It was what you think it would be. It was decent. It was a big deal, actually. And of course we got a major return. I'm sure it's been spoiled already. But Stick, do you have any thoughts on Crown Jewel if you got to watch it?
Oh yeah. Logan fucking Paul. Lucha Logan, you know, we gave Sheriff was behind him when he showed up. This man, this man's putting that work in. I mean, there was a spot that he's essentially saved Rey Mysterio from probably breaking his fucking neck and being paralyzed that a lot of people won't talk about. But I mean, this guy, he's all in. I mean, he's in it. He's not there. He's not making a show of it. He's not fucking around with it. Like the announcers even talked about. He was putting in moves that like former legends did. I mean, he had a lot of, you know, shout out Savage Alpha Foxtrot, you know, had a lot. He had some Ultimate Warrior moves in there
And Bruno,
stuff. But
Bruno Sammartino as well.
yep, Bruno. I think having the United States Championship on him, you know, spoiler alert, isn't a bad thing. Like, I think this is going to be a good thing for that championship, but also a good thing for Logan. Allows them to put some shine on that championship with him outside WWE for the social media presence, but also shine on WWE. But this guy and L's is putting up highlights. And speaking of putting up highlights and L's, I thought LA Knight looked good. I thought he looked really good.
Yeah.
I thought he looked good in that main event match in that L. And I don't really think it hurt his stock catching that L against Roman. If anything, you know, he kicked out of the spear. He looked strong. I mean, they're going to always be able to go back to it's the bloodline. You had the numerous people, the outside stuff with that. Mm-hmm. But even with that stuff, he looked good. So I thought this was one of the – you could tell this is a crown jewel that Papa Trips is cooking with. And I thought it was one of the better ones. And it was one of those that I was like, I'm glad I sat down and I watched the 3 to 4 hours of it, because you normally when you see stuff like that, it's just like, okay, you can tell this is a Vince swing to it. You know, we didn't have Goldberg showing up over there to bring the nostalgia and all that stuff. Like, this was legit people on the roster. They built up for it, and the crowd was hot for it. And like you said, we even had a surprise return. So it'll be interesting to see that. You know, you left with that question of it. You left with how's Logan going to be as United States champion? Seth Rollins went out there. Daniel Rollins went out there.
Daniel.
Fucking put on another banger to open the show. I thought it was one of the better crown jewels that they've had in quite a while.
Just remember years ago on this very program when old LA Knight was feuding with fine Cameron Grimes for the $1 million championship.
Yep.
And now look where he is. Man, that's awesome.
Yep. The megastar.
The $1 million megastar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the A show. That's right. It's NXT. And this is week 2 of Halloween Havoc. However, week 1, we didn't get to comment on. And I think Styx is the only one who remembers what happened. So, Styx, if you would enlighten us with what happened on night 1.
Google the show.
Shit. Well, we had our favorite university. Finally.
Let's just Google
Finally.
the show. Hold on. We're going to have technical difficulties. Let's just Google the goddamn show. NXT Halloween.
Well, let me go ahead and
sure.
We had Chase U, the boys, the MVP. Professor picked up that dub. We had a women's championship that was the main event. Mm-hmm. Lyra and Becky. The NXT era is, I guess, officially over. I mean, I guess Becky went out, has already proclaimed that on X and on anything else social media. So we had that. And I think Cesar's pulled up the results.
I already got the show. All right. So night 1, since Crackers didn't take notes. It was old Roxy. Looking hot in that Freddy Krueger shit. like she was trying to get some spooky dick.
Sorry.
Versus Kiana James in that playground shit. So Sangria, I reminded you, wax poetic.
That was a Hell's Playground match.
Yeah, Hell's Playground.
That was not Hell's Playground. It should have been like in a boiler room with some fucking fire and Mick Foley showing up going, "Have a nice day," and like finger fucking someone with his mandible claw. But I digress. It was a Hell's Playground match. There were Legos or something. I forgot what they put on the floor, but it was good. It was good. It was a good match. Roxanne, of course, it was a nice showcase for Roxanne, showing that she's ready to be back on top again, and I can't wait to see it.
And what did you think of Shawn Michaels' favorite fuck doll, Kiana James?
She was hotter than Cholula Green.
Green, dick. All right, Sticks. Yeah, you talk about them hoes fighting in the playground.
I like this. All right, Caesar, you're gonna host the rest of the show, bitch.
I'm not hosting night 2.
You're hosting.
I'm hosting night 1.
I thought it was a good way to kick it off. Like our friend, our dear friend, the sheriff talked about.
Never mind, night 2's up here on the Wikipedia too. I might host this whole shit. Yeah.
He kicked out the meme. The sheriff kicked out the meme of Roxanne as Freddie. If you don't know, if you didn't get a chance to catch that, go check out Still Real to us on the gram. Man is killing on there.
Still Real after.
Still got like 1 million followers. Y'all all see this shit. The 8 heifers we know in here all came from that nigga. So y'all seen his meme,
including the sheriff. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good match. Like me and Gria said, with it being the Devil's playground, you would have liked to have seen that a better, like maybe as like an off-site thing in like a warehouse, something like that, where you kind of build it for your own thing and kind of, I don't know, maybe give it like the production quality of it. But all in all, I mean, NXT, they still killed it with this. I mean, the moves, the little things they had outside the ring, the little kiddie pool, the slide, the swings, all that stuff. It wasn't terrible. It was a good way to kick off night 1 of Halloween Havoc.
So yeah, I don't know what happened in between because this is Wikipedia. It just lists the matches. So if there's something funny in there, y'all remember, y'all niggas speak about that shit. But up next, we got that cracker, Lexis King, Brian Pillman Jr. sliding in that dirty ass chair versus the egg roll nigga Dante Chen. I don't know where this nigga been, but he back. But old sliding chair ass white man. Now how many black engineers from MIT did they have to hire down there? Because you know Massa Michaels ain't hiring no white folks to figure out how to make a goddamn chair slide from the back to the center of the ring for this cracker. He whooped up on Dante Chen, put that nigga in an egg roll with 2 duck sauces, according to Wikipedia, in 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Sticks, if you remember this trash, speak on it.
Well, maybe that's where Dante Chen has been. He's been working on the slide mechanics of that chair.
Yeah, his Asian ass had to do the math. You right.
Exactly. This is the debut of Lexis King in NXT. We've had, what was it? Nice little promos, vignettes for about last month of it. It looked okay. I mean, it's gonna take a little bit. Lexis King's trying to shed the not the stench, but just the name, his last name, the association with his dad. He's trying to be his own person. I guess it's a good way to start. I mean, we all know he's not going to catch an L in his first match after having all the production, all the steam, and the promos, vignettes. So it's going to be interesting to see where he goes after this. I mean, I think we had a little backstage thing with him and actual McKenzie on night 2, which I'm sure we'll talk about. Sure, we'll talk about. But good way. I mean, I think I don't know, was there like a little bit of a bobble? I want to say I thought there was something like a bobble in that match, but he was still able to kind of hit a finisher and He did I think he did was a draping DDT or something like that. Because I think my girlfriend was watching with me, and she was like, I hope that's not his finisher. And then I think after that he hit his finisher, so it's like, okay, great, because it's like when you think of draping DDTs, there's only one man you think of that does the draping DDT. Shout out Randy Orton. But all in all, it was a good match. It was decent. It's a decent match for a man to get on the map and get on the radar for the N, the X, the T.
Mm-hmm. Mangria, what you got on it? Some shit. I feel you. All right.
I'm trash.
Yeah. Next we had Kalani Joe Down versus Santia's daughter up in the women's NXT breakout tournament semifinal match. Yeah, so these hoes was out here, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get that contract to fight for that NXT women's title. So these bitches is out here doing work. Not to call no hoe no bitch or no bitch no hoe, but they out here doing the Lord's work, cooking in that ring for you sons of bitches. And Sangria, what'd you think about Tiny Butt, Kalani? Sorry, still got the other black bitch on the brain. Kalani versus Ariana with her sash and shit.
Kalani Jordan is clearly the better of these two. However, Santino's daughter has the character and is more interesting to look at, more interesting to watch. You're more curious about her. However, Kalani put in the work and she put in that dirt and she got that dub and onto the finals, baby.
You know that's right. Go ahead, Sticks. Go ahead and poetically wax and show them how to wax poetic.
I have a feeling that like a lot of the basic NXT fans know Kalani more because of the her with a former woman that was with NXT, I believe was released. But
who?
Yeah, I mean Kalani showed it. Also, something interesting I found out was like Kalani and our boy, the man who don't miss, Mello, I believe they're dating. I think I saw some stuff on the gram. So damn, after I found out, I was like, damn, she gonna make the finals at worst. She gonna make the finals. Because if that man don't miss, we all know how Cotton, cross-eyed Cotton loves him some Mellow. So we know if there's something that's in the eye of Mellow, we know he's gonna have the eye of Cotton Eye cross-eyed. So at worst. But yeah, I mean, you can tell, like me and Gria said, Kalani's got the in-ring work, and Santino's daughter has the character work. So if there's anything that's going to hang up Kalani, it's going to be she's going to need to work on her character work. But, I mean, that's something you can always work on and something you can improve on. In-ring work looked good, and it showed with Kalani picking up that dub against Santino's daughter.
So before we get to the next match, did y'all remember that backstage segment against old Chase University with Tony D? Like the professor owed them a favor or something. You can they were still gonna go out there and respect it. There's more than they too. And Andre see what's going on. And we all know Thea's back excited again, even though she's wearing black. And old JC just being a hoe. But anyway, we got y'all say with me now. Chase you the winners of the Bang Bang Gang. That's that other trash ass show. The Italian Stallion Battle Royal. I don't know what they call that bullshit.
Bada bing, bada boom, Battle Royal.
Bada bing, bada boom, brother quarters in your mama's bedroom. If your name is Jake. Battle Royal, Chase you versus the family, Tony D, and the underboss Stacks. We had a barn burner of a tag team matchup. Now this one was really good. Because see, Chase U and them boys, they was trading off shots. They were doing their thing. They was out there cooking. You know, the underboss. You had big ass Duke. You know, he's swinging them legs and shit, pretending it's cock hitting people in the face with his fruit booty having ass. And you know, Tony D just thinking about chicken parm and wine after the show. and probably beating some niggas down at the docks because he racist.
I
Because
shall
he
never love
Italian.
another.
Yeah. And then old Gigi had a crowbar. Well, I mean, not Gigi. JC had a crowbar. Where did bitch get a crowbar from? Was it hitting again? I must have missed that part. I don't know. I was drinking. It was Tuesday night. It was definitely Tuesday night. Yeah, but there we go. I'm gonna switch it up. Sangria. Since Sticks waxed poetic before I brought up the list, what did you think about just you winning and getting their first taste of gold for the university against the family?
I think the real story here is the story with Chase U and the relationship with JC, because they're planting some seeds with JC Jane, who, by the way more memorable and matters way more than Gigi Gump. Like, talk about the loser of the group. Gigi, she had a Halloween Havoc match that no one cares about. JC Jane is making herself more prominent. She has this very interesting story with Chase U instead of her loser brother and her abusive parents. JC Jane, the dynamic between her and Chase U is the most interesting part of this match, because we know the family can go, but it was that one moment, that one distraction that JC provided that allowed old Andre to use the most
deadliest move in all the sport of entertainment.
The roll up to finally bring some gold to Championship U. And the story continues on night 2.
Oh, you know that's right. You know that's right. Oh shit, I lost my page. Oh god damn it, stupid phone. Oh, we back. We cooking with oil. All right, yeah, they got the dub. This shit was great. And up next, like old Sangria was talking about, Bled Damn Pope.
You didn't get Styx's thoughts on it.
Sticks talked about it for 20 minutes before I was looking up the list.
You did?
But if he wants to wax poetic, go ahead. Let me look at these TikTok thoughts. But Sticks talked about that tag team match.
I mean, Sangria talked about it. We got JC Jane, who is head and shoulders thriving over Gigi
JJ
Gump. But also, we have two storylines that were with this. You know, JC provided the distraction to allow Championship U to get their first championship, but also, like talked about before, there's something going on between the man who built Chase U brick by brick, blood, sweat, and tears, Andre Chase and Tony D. Now, that's going to be something interesting we're going to have to find out down the road. But all in all, it was a great tag team match. Chase U picking up a dub, picking up some gold to make them a legit championship contender, and kind of one of the highlights of night 1 of Halloween Havoc.
Mm-hmm. I feel you, dog. I feel you. So we're gonna get back to this bullshit. God damn it, stupid.
Looking at bitches twerking right now while we're talking.
Well, yeah. Why would I not be?
What a whore.
Anyway, back to what I said. Blair Dambohope versus JJ in a lights out match. Oh, by the way, somewhere in here, I remember because Mangria probably skeeted on his TV twice.
Oh, Tiffany.
Well,
I didn't.
Can I talk, bitch? Can I talk?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that match.
Hey, don't interrupt the host. Why
Don't
are you
interrupt the host?
interrupting the host?
I never saw
drunken
it.
bitch.
I never saw the match. I went to
the match was night 2.
Oh, it was night 2? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I didn't see the match.
Well, in night 1,
if you
what I
want
was
to call
alluding
it a
to.
match,
Well, Tiffany was talking to me.
If I'm playing the Caesar and you're playing the host, I gotta interrupt you at least 5 more times.
and then I'm gonna keep yelling at you. But I don't have mute control, so you're gonna have to mute yourself.
Hold on. Okay, talk.
Yeah. So anyway, it was Tiffany Stratton having a match. You using yeet? You shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, Sangria Czar. So Mackenzie was interviewing Tiffany Stratton in night 1. And
you didn't do right. She was interviewing.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Tiffany.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was interviewing Tiffany Stratton. And then Fallon Henley brings out her costume, and she was Tiffany Stratton. So of course, me off of 4 locos as Julian Sangria. I had to pull up my dick and skeet everywhere because it was two Tiffany's.
So Cesar had a Tiffy gangbang.
Yeah.
Tiffy,
Yeah.
he had a Tiffy Toppy gangbang at his house.
Yeah. I was skeeting out the tippy top of my dick because there was two Tiffany.
That's the name of the episode.
I'm writing it down.
Tiffy top of
I'm
his
putting
dick.
it down right now.
Tiffany Stratton's on the screen and everything. Oh yeah, that bullshit happened for a minute, and then old Blair Davenport had according to Wikipedia, I'm going off the facts here, fellas, a goddamn 12-minute 32-second match with all Jai with some lights out shit. Oh, it was a spin the wheel, make the deal. Oh yeah, speaking of spin the wheel, make the deal. Scarlett and with her fine ass out there with old Shotsky in all types of uniforms. It was very women heavy night one. I wasn't mad at it at all, sir, because there is some talent down there in NXT. But yeah, Sticks, if you want to talk about the lights out match with Blair Davenport, talk about somebody else who fell off. Blair Davenport had all this good shit. She's beating bitches in the parking lot, knocking bitches out, came in there looking like a star, because she is a star. She was a star in NXT UK, just beating bitches, wrecking shop, and then yeah.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it. Yeah, go ahead.
Like Hennessy Ronan backstage on APPW. We got Smirnoff Ronan backstage. You know, NXT Anonymous.
Spearing off Sheila back there.
Smirnoff Sheila backstage, keeping her eyes on everything, basically making it so that the NXT parking lot wasn't great after sundown. It was an all right match. I mean, it's like Cesar said, this is how far we've seen not only Blair fall, but like Gigi fall. Like, you know, we after the breakup, you know, we saw they were starting to kind of rise. They were giving Gigi a lot of the video productions, but really out of the two after the fallout of the toxic attraction, Gigi's been winning. I mean, she's been putting that work in the ring. They've been giving her more TV time now. Like JJ, she's getting jumped, and now she had a match against Blair Davenport, which a lot of women in NXT would probably kill for to have against Blair Davenport. But also, if you're Blair Davenport, you're like, wow, I've got a lights out match against JJ, who's, if you haven't been paying attention to the product, is plummeting like a rock in the ocean that's tied to a dead body that Tony D has thrown off the bridge. Shout out fucking Two Dimes. But yeah, it was an okay match. I believe, what was it? Did Gigi end up winning that, or who won? Who ended up winning that?
No, Blair Davenport won that shit.
Blair won it. Okay. Well,
yeah, they had like mad tables in that match for some reason.
Yeah, they actually used the environment, like the products of the environment. So I mean, both girls were selling the shit out of this stuff, which is what you wanted, what you'd love to see in a lights out match and anything kind of gimmick match. You love to see the women actually legit sell it and take the shot. So, yeah, if you're Blair Davenport, you're like, damn, I need to start putting that under the desk work in with cross-eyed cotton eye back in the back to start rising my stock. Because man, if I'm wrestling JJ, I might be I might be 2 weeks away from being on fucking Level Up. And God knows we don't need fucking Blair Davenport on fucking Level Up, because
Goddamn right.
that would be a shame and a just it'd be a fucking shame for Blair Davenport. But I mean, like you said, Cesar is a very women heavy night one, which isn't a bad thing. And to have Blair Davenport and JJ kind of right in the middle of that, well, it's not that terrible of a result.
Yeah. Sangria, did you happen to see this or remember it or not?
Yeah, you're right. This was a very heavy flow night for NXT Halloween Havoc. I wish I could have 2 more hands so I could give this match full thumbs down. Next case.
Oh shit, you're cutting it quick. All right, next up we got that Lola Greenbeck, Lola Vice with Electra Lopez. Yeah, Latin Lover special. Against that white bitch that was doing karate with the kendo stick or the sword or something. It says Carmen Petrovich, but I don't know that bitch name. Breakout tournament semifinals match. Yeah, I don't remember this because it was only 3 minutes and 38 seconds. I might have been heating up some chicken. Sangria, remember what happened in this match?
Hey, that's 3 minutes and 37 seconds longer than I would last with that old Lola Vice.
You damn right. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying, bro.
You know what I'm saying. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, because I'm busting as soon as I get in that shit. Sticks, what happened in this match? I seriously don't remember it.
Hey,
I'm not lying.
I'm gonna be quite honest with you boys.
Okay.
I might have been dabbling in that greatest novel to ever face.
Oh shit, you got
Barnes and
your
Noble. Barnes and Noble. I might have been busy reading some chapters out of that book. I don't remember this match myself either.
Oh shit. Oh shit. The good book. Look, sometimes you gotta read that good book, man. Get your mind right. Okay. Because that good book will save you from some shit. Which probably that match was, because I don't know who that white bitch is. Anyway, main event time, fellas. Which shit gave these broads all the time in the world. 16 minutes and 6 seconds, according to Wikipedia. It was Lila Valkyria. She ain't got that dumb angel devil Valkyrie shit just in her name. She took on the man. Because the man came around. The man came around with that title. And the man got in that main event. This one was good. It was good. They fought for a good old while against each other inside the ring. I think they spilled a little bit outside the ring too, but kept it close inside the ring. The man hitting some manhandle slams. I tried to Google it myself. I don't know if this is the first case of somebody kicking out of the manhandle slam or not. I personally
think Tiffany kicked out.
Tiffany kicked out. Okay. Good for Tiffany then, being the first person kicking out of the manhandle slam. Give her some. And Mangria would know he was jerking it during that match because Tiffany's full ass.
I give her some props.
Yeah, because Tiffany's full ass was out the whole match. The full ass.
Sangria was
fans were crying.
Sangria was that
for free.
Sangria was at full attention during those matches.
Full. Yeah. Did Lyra hit her with the most devastating move? Did she spin out of the manhandle slam and hit her with the most devastating?
It was like a reversal. I don't know if she went for like another manhandle slam.
Yeah, she went for one at the end.
Reversed it. Yeah, I think it was that.
Something like that. But I'm gonna leave it to the professionals because I'm just an ignorant drunk. So Sticks, please tell us your thoughts of the main event for night one of Halloween Havoc, a straight up and down classic singles match. Lila Valkyria, Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's Championship. Yes,
when the man comes around, you better be ready. Mm-hmm. And Lyra was. We had this match hyped up for a while. Lyra had showed up at I think it was that Raw before, kind of let Becky know, because I think it was when Becky had defended the NXT championship on Raw. So she had just won Lyra. They showed Lyra in the crowd.
Against Indy. She beat Indy Hartwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, she beat Indy. Yeah.
Yep. Probably going to be the best match that Lyra Valkyrie will probably have in her career. Because I gotta assume after this, because we've seen the little snippets of Jade Cargill. I believe it was like
She did show up for this match, and she sat up in the roof.
she did, and I believe it was the go home show the week before where Lyra was backstage watching. I can't remember what it was, but she was watching something on TV, and she walked away, and Jade Cargill showed up there with the stare at the watch. It's like, okay, time's ticking.
Yep.
Maybe they drag this out to NXT Deadline, which is going to be the next premium live event on the Peacock. Maybe we'll get the Jaded era, but this was a great match. I mean, Lyra showed she was worthy of being this main event spot, which you got to against Becky. Becky showed why she the man. She showed up. Lyra showed the effort, the never say die with a lot of the typical terms, showed the never say die. She dug deep. She kicked out the manhandle slam, which we have found out that only one other woman had, which would be Sangria's. Tiffany Stratton.
You damn right.
And she was able to counter the second attempt at it to get the surprise roll up. Becky, being the ever professional, grabs the championship, puts it on Lyra, embraces her. I believe they showed a little bit more behind the scenes of this match on night 2, but telling her, hey, it's your time now, and go shine.
Sangria, before I get your thoughts, I have a question for you, sir.
Yeah.
Why or how did you like the setup? Sorry, I forgot about this earlier. Of that Cracker Tozawa stealing the cup from the metaphor. Just forgot about this. This happened earlier in the show.
That Cracker was the reaction from Noam Dar, like someone had stolen his actual child.
Yeah.
The overreaction acting from the metaphor, especially Noam, was amazing. I love that Tozawa found a way to insert himself in this, and it sets up night 2 with the haunted house perfectly. I loved it. I mean, Tozawa is entertaining as fuck. Noam is entertaining as fuck. We never got to see these two square off, but we're about to.
Yeah. Other than that, sir, I forgot about it. It just popped in my head while Sticks was talking. So then I had to ask you before that. So we at least give that to the fans as well who watches, the 8 crackers who watch this. Now, what are your thoughts of that main event match with the man and Lyra Valkyria? And follow-up question, or maybe I should ask that after the match. Let me get your thoughts first. Then I have a follow-up question for both of you gentlemen.
So the major story behind this was like master and pupil. It was like a student and teacher. And also what they piled on top of this, which WWE is so famous for, they're from Ireland. We got a whole audience in Ireland watching this at every bar. And then we have some extras at a bar pretending to be excited about this match.
For sure.
It was the battle of the Irish snizzes. And by far, this was Lyra Valkyria's greatest match she's ever had on NXT TV, premium live event, whatever you call it. And most of the props goes to Becky. Becky made her look like a fucking superstar. And Lyra, man, from where she started to now, unbelievable. She is improved leaps and bounds. This is Lyra's breakout moment, and her breakout moment was defeating the man, a WrestleMania main eventer, to become the brand new NXT Women's Champion. But Cesar, I mean, now is the time she's really got to prove herself. She reached the mountaintop
Mhm.
Booker T, he always
Fairly
said
quickly,
harder,
I might say.
it's harder to stay on the mountaintop than it is
Mountaintop.
to
That is
reach the mountaintop. So we're about to see, because it's all about checks and championships.
championships, Vic. My
Um,
follow-up question. I don't know
yeah.
if you are you done? I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm done. Let's
Okay,
go.
my follow-up question is: remember before all this started with Becky coming to NXT, she had that match with Tiffany Stratton for the title, and she kind of like fucked up her leg real early in that match. Do you think the possibility was there for her to beat Tiffany and they had to call the audible? Or do you think this is how it always would have been? Do you think she would have had the match versus Becky and then retained it at a premium live event? Because there's been two, because remember, she could have fought Becky, like where Becky fought Tiffany at that premium live event, which was actually on Peacock and not on TV, and maybe defeated her there to give her more hype to go on with the champ, because that would have been her first great title defense. Or do you think this is possibly how it was going to play out?
Well, I mean, of course, it's always impossible to say for sure what was the actual plan.
Yeah.
And Shawn Michaels, I mean, say what you will about him, but he has made NXT incredible. His storytelling, everything he's done so far has been pretty great.
I mean, he's one of the legends in the ring, so how would he not know how the business, works?
I mean, it could go either way. I'm actually gonna say I like this outcome better. I like this outcome better because even with Tiffany losing, she looked good. She lost to Becky. She
lost to Becky, so like it's some credit. Yeah.
It's good. So it actually helped everybody involved with the story, whether it was supposed to go like this or not. But I understand what you're saying, and I would like to think this is the way it was supposed to go. But you never know when dealing with WWE and NXT.
Sticks, I'm gonna ask you the same question.
I don't know, because when did Tiffany make that comment about Becky being an NXT champion and then have to make the rebuttal that she wasn't?
Like
She made
immediately
it after she beat Thea Hale twice.
Okay, so was that after the Lyra Valkyrie match?
Yeah, it was way after, because she beat Lyra Valkyrie at a PLE, and then she fought Thea Hale twice on TV, and then Becky came to NXT. Because it was around the same time Seth came to NXT to fight
Braun,
I think.
Yeah.
It was like Becky came like 2 weeks later or something.
I'm gonna take the.
It was after Becky beat Trish. Then she went to NXT. Yeah.
I'm gonna hedge my bets. I'm gonna say I don't know, but I think this was the better way to go.
Yeah.
Because it allowed you to build up Lyra while also allowing Tiffany to put that work in after losing the championship to show that she can be she can still stay relevant, not being a champion and not being really in the main event spotlight, but she can still stay in your mind as someone like, okay, you got to remember, Tiffany is the main event player. She can threaten for that championship at any time. And like Baker has said, they were able to do the WWE thing. You got the Irish four-leaf clovers going against each other. The teacher pupil backstory, and it also allows them now to see how Lyra can be as the woman on top of the mountain. Like, can she cut the promos and do the in-ring work, or is she someone that's gonna be one of those that can challenge, but you just can't trust carrying the baton for a division and for a company?
Yeah, and that closed out Halloween Havoc Night 1. I guess we're gonna roll on to Night 2.
I'll take it from here, Cesar.
You sure?
Halloween Havoc Night 2 kicks off with the tables, ladders, and scares match. It's Creeds with Ivy 1000 versus, I'm calling them Lotharios because they don't have an actual name. Creeds put them through a table immediately. I'm too lazy to check out, but are those claw marks real tattoos on their chest? Yikes. Creed's murdering these guys with ladders. Oh, Jesus. Lotharios tossed Julius onto ladder, and his back hits the edge of the ladder.
That shit look like it hurt.
It looked real bad. Brutus destroyed as well. This is a spot fest, and I'm loving it. Could be the swan song from the Creed, so I'm appreciating every second they are still here. Even during the commercial picture-in-picture, insanity resumes. They need a chair in the fucking Julius's face. Motherfuckers can chair toing themselves. Van Terminator at one point. Brutus helicopter dicking the ladder seemed like a good idea till the cousins took them out with chairs. But the Brutus ball device through the tables, the Creeds take it. And we saw the Creeds be successful on Raw against the Alpha Academy. So who knows? It could be a call-up. This could have been the last match, Cesar. But what'd you think of tables, ladders, and scares?
This match was great, except for one thing, my guys.
Uh-oh.
The ending.
The Brutus ball device?
No, I just don't like that the Creeds won. I don't like that the Creeds won. They're doing it again. Why are the Mexican tag teams always losing? Let's really be honest. Let's really be honest.
Well, no. Let's talk about it. They're starting to build up Los Lotharios. I mean, we had the promos leading up to this, and then they catch it now.
What about when Santos and them were down there? Santos and them down there got no respect.
Listen, you guys, it ain't September anymore, right? And it definitely ain't February. So we got to get them Creeds built up to get that big paycheck on the main roster.
Hold on, you bitch.
See, the Lotharios, they need to lose because it elevates.
Right there. Yeah.
It elevates the Lotharios, you see?
Yeah.
And I mean, to correct you, Mangria, yes, those tattoos are real. We cashed in enough cans, deported some of their relatives to save on some money. Those are real tattoos, Sangria. I mean, Mangria, what the fuck's his name? I don't care. Anyway, yes. So we had to build the Creeds up because the Creeds are going to leave Ivy's ugly ass. She's too professional to move up to the main roster. So the Creeds are on their way out. We had to give them a dub because when on your way out, you got to win. You ain't going to end up staring at them lights, Cesar. How many times I got to tell you, Sticks, to quit doing that goddamn dance? This is NXT. This isn't AT dub.
I swerve when I drive. I swerve when I drive. I swerve when I drive. Yeah, nobody wins on their way out, you stupid beach. Everybody loses on their way out.
Undertaker's last match. Undertaker won his retirement match.
I swerve when I drive. I swerve. Anyway, I mean, to be honest, right? If you're gonna build Los Lotharios the right way, because they back and they cooking, right? They tricked the Creeds, threw them out of the ring, and then ended up in the bada bing, bada boom, brother quarters in your mama's bedroom battle royal, and then lost to Chase U, who ended up being the tag team champions, which is totally fine. Because it turned out they won the tag team champions. Okay, good, fine. But they tricked the Creeds that way. And if the Creeds are going up, this is a great way to give, on your way out, to give credit to somebody else. Because it wasn't a regular tag team match, which we know 9 times out of 12. Well, 12 times out of 9, sorry. Got my math wrong. I had to call Star Stunner. The Creeds would have won a regular tag team match. This was a gimmick match. So it would have been perfectly fine to have Los Lotharios win their match. Especially when that cracker do that backpack move and that nigga jumped over with the cutter.
That was
through the table. Awesome. Bitch. That shit was cracking. And then Julius ate another ladder on his back. They fucking that cracker's back up.
He bruised up. If you watch later towards the match, you could see that fucking ladder.
Dude, see every time, right? Because there's always those guys. I mean, we do it because we're longtime fans, and we know they're gonna break up a tag team. Well, sometimes they don't, but they're gonna break up a tag team. Who's gonna be the star? Every time, like now, they clearly want you to believe Julius will be the better star in this tag team. And they probably always wanted Tucky over Otis. We'll see how that turned out.
No.
But every time Julius does some shit, this cracker Brutus comes along with some shit. Like that first helicopter shit in the ring, I was like, I don't know if these guys are just selling really well and falling right quick, but it looked like he hit him maybe like 1 or 2 times. And I was like, he is swinging that ladder around. And if these boys are, I mean, obviously they probably talked about the spot, but if they're getting their hands up right in time, I mean, that shit was gold. But yeah, that backpack spot with the cutter, that shit was good. Yeah, throwing Julius looked like he missed the ladder, and that's why he hit his back on that piece going
Right
forward.
on the edge, man.
Dude, and I feel like the edge is so bad. Like I feel like hitting flat is probably better because it's like hitting the mat. You know how to take it flat and bounce off, but hitting the edge and roll because it's so quick, it's like bam bam. Like you just gotta suck it up. But then this cracker was getting his hand slammed in an ambulance van against that other light-skinned Damon Kemp cracker who we don't like. I don't know, but some dumb nigga. But yeah, this match was great, man. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, this shit cooked. Yeah, I kind of saw it coming with the Brutus ball through the table for the win. I just think it would have been better if the Lotharios could have won somehow for the story of going forward, not for the story of that match because it was a great match. And then it's still a great match with the Creeds winning, but I feel like this is one of those things where if Los Lotharios could have snuck it out, yeah, you could always have a tag team match, and then we know the Creeds are going to win in a regular wrestling match.
You know what could have happened is like a female valet could have debuted for Los Lotharios, distracting Brutus or Julius, and then they could have hit him in the balls or something and rolled him up. Even if it was Elektra and Lola or some shit, something like that. But
like something like that, yeah, it would have been great.
Sticks, what do you think of the tables, ladders, and scares match?
The Creed boys had a packed schedule this week. Monday, they showed up on the big show, the main roster on Raw. They put on a hell of a match. A hell of a match against the Alpha Academy. And then these boys come home. They come back down to Florida. And they have a tables, ladders, and scares match against, we'll call them Los Lotharios. And they not only that, but they opened the show for night 2. And they put on a fucking banger. Now, I will say this. I wholeheartedly agree with Cesar. More than likely, this is their last match on NXT. And with it being a tables, ladders, and scares match, it gave an opening to allow the Creed brothers to lose because it's an anything goes match. Like Cesar and like you had said, Mangria, 12 times out of 9, in a straight up tag team match, Creed brothers are going to fucking win. I mean, these boys are what tag team wrestling in NXT today is. These boys put that mat work in. They put the holds, all that stuff. These guys are great. So this would have been the perfect opportunity to allow them to catch that L, to be able to help rebuild, to help repackage and raise Los Lotharios in their quest to become once again to become a legit tag team match. With that being said, it doesn't take anything away from this match. Both teams went out there, they fucking killed it. I mean, this was we've always talked about with NXT. NXT knows how to start off a pay-per-view, a premium live event, and just a regular old Tuesday night show. NXT sets the bar on doing that. And once again, Cross-Eyed Cotton fucking does it again. This man went out here put on a fucking tag team barn burner on a Halloween night. And this was a hell of a match. Like, like Cesar, the only thing if I was going to nitpick was that I thought the wrong team won. But with that being said, this is a hell of a banger to start off Halloween Havoc Night 2.
I think the alcohol is kicking in for Stick Caesar.
Yeah,
I do want to mention something. The Creeds had two incredibly important tag team matches this past week.
Mhm.
I can argue that the Raw tag match made more of an impact than the Tables, Ladders, and Scares. You want to know why? Is because if you listen to the audience on Raw, they didn't really give a shit about the Creeds at first.
Yeah.
At first, they're like, "Oh, these guys, what show are they on?" And
Mhm.
as the match continued,
Continued.
won the crowd over. They blew them away and they won the match. And then the crowd was like, holy shit, these guys are awesome. I think the Monday Night Raw match was more important than the Tables, Ladders, and Scares
match.
which actually supports your point, Cesar. They could have lost the Tables, Ladders, and Scares match.
No, nobody would have looked down on them
But Cesar, you
in
host
NXT. Yeah.
You did a great job hosting night one. So I'm going to hand you this entire segment. I want you to wax because I got to take a piss.
Yeah.
I want you to wax about the famous haunted house featuring.
Oh, nigga. Yeah, never
Okay,
mind.
go
No,
for
yeah,
it.
nigga.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Go for it.
nigga.
Just
Hear
take
this
it.
shit?
Take it.
Get ready. Who wants story time with Uncle JC, baby? Let me tell you honkies what really. Let me tell you honkies what should have happened. Then let me tell you honkies what would have really happened if I was in the metaphor. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So so you got Mensa, you got what's that cracker's name? What's the Noam Dahl?
No, I'm not.
You got Miss Jackson. If you nasty. Ooh, if you nasty. I'm nasty, Miss Jackson. Yeah, girl, I'm nasty. And then you got Wendy Williams. So yeah, these three niggas. And I don't know what Noam Dar is. He's a fucking something. You know,
He's a foreign toasted cracker.
yeah, he is a foreign toasted cracker. Let's look up what his shit is, though, Stick. Let's get it on record. No am da. I spelled it with an R, not an H. Ethnicity. I can't. Oh, there it is. Ethnicity. Thank you, Google. I couldn't spell ethnicity. Non-British. Israel. This nigga from Israel. So he out there Middle Eastern and shit. See, Mensa had the perfect opportunity, and I thought he was gonna say it. It was a haunted house. You think my black ass going in a haunted house? That's some white people shit. It's a real haunted house. That's some white people shit. Tozawa Japanese. There was not a white person in this segment except for the crackers in mask playing haunted shit.
The crackers in blackface.
You damn right. Why was the mask so dark? Why was there some dark? This nigga right here. This cracker right here. Massa Michaels. Okay. That's why all the ghosts and shit was in blackface. See, if Noam Dar were like, yo, we got to get the cut back, and they dress as Scooby-Doo, going into a haunted house. Okay, cool. I got you. They dress as Scooby-Doo. They roll up in there, and some cracker scary shit start popping off. Hell no. See, Minta almost had it right. He's about to be like, you got me fucked up, thinking I'm going to go in this haunted house. You know what I'd have done? I'd have been, all right. I'm going to get the tool. I'm going to get the tool from the whip. I'm going to get the 9 milli. I'm going to get the damn vest. And I'm shooting every motherfucker up in here. If he a real ghost, it'll go through him. Guarantee you I fire that cup in 2 seconds. I'd have said that out loud in the house. And then I'd be like, give me the keys. Dog, give me the keys. I know you drove. Give me the keys. And I'd have went and got it. And I'd have gotten the house and been like, shh. All right, motherfuckers, you jump out at me. I'm shooting your ass. And I got 3 extra clips, so I got 36 bullets. No, wait, that's not right. 16 bullets. No, that's 17. 17 times 2 is 34. 34 plus 17. Look, I got enough bullets to shoot every motherfucker up in here. Okay, I ain't got time to do no Steiner math tonight. I can't call him. He's sleepy, you old man. Okay. And I don't feel like paying fees calling the 18 Asians. But guarantee
especially one of them is running the fucking haunted house.
Yeah, they run out. They still fixing Lexus King's chair or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they doing. Okay. But yeah, this nigga gonna walk around a haunted house. They gonna be like, let's not split up. Nigga, I'm not going in that house. Okay, I'm gonna be this like this. I'm in the car. I'm at a car running by the front door with the doors locked. When I see y'all come out, I'm gonna open the door. Y'all jump in. We going home. I ain't going in this car without no gun. I ain't getting in that house. I'd have shot every motherfucker in there twice. You gonna jump out at me talking about go to blow, blow. Tazawa, these murders is on your hands, not on my hands, because you invited me to haunted house. I was defending my life. Okay, I got bad heart palpitations. You can't be scaring me. Okay, I'd have had a fake ass doctor's note. Somebody, I'd have shot every motherfucker up in there. Okay, at least twice. Because if you start twitching on the ground, I'm thinking you might come back to life. It's Halloween. I don't know. There could be magical powers in the universe. Y'all niggas could have just got zombified. I ain't shoot you in the head. I'd have shot you in the chest. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe like the lower extremities, so it's not like attempted murder. It's just aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I'd have shot you in the hip. And as soon as you start twitching, I got to shoot you in the head because I'm thinking you were a zombie coming back to life. You know, just because this cracker here got me in this crazy ass skits. That's what my black ass would have been there. How you gonna convince 3 niggas to go up in a haunted house and then split up, knowing the black person dies first? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'd have got the fuck out of that house. Ain't no splitting up. I'm splitting for the front door. I'm in the car. Fuck no. I'm in the car with the pistol, ready to shoot. I'd have shot fucking all them scary bitches in the attic, all them scary bitches in the bedroom, them scary bitches in the hallway. I don't even know where these crackers went half the time. They just split up and it was all crying, and I'd have shot every goddamn one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'd have had at least 3 clips on me.
I can hear a whole lot of I'm gonna shoot someone talk from the other room.
Yeah, I'd have shot him. I'd have shot him. Ain't no fuck around with me. Let me find out. Let me meet y'all niggas in public and y'all try to take me to a haunted house around Halloween. I hope y'all told them niggas in there to sign a waiver to have a bulletproof vest, because I'm shooting every one of them niggas up in there. I'm bringing the tool, and I'm going to have a fucking red light on it like Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon 4, and I'm shooting everybody up in that bitch. Come on out, clown. You going to be a real clown, because I'm going to shoot you in the fucking face, and there's going to be a red-ass dot from all the blood and that shit, nigga, because I'm shooting everybody in there. Ain't no way this Middle Eastern nigga with he can call a cousin and nuke this whole house and get the cut back, you know what I'm saying? Or get a bazooka out the trunk, gonna convince 3 niggas to go in a haunted house with no pistols.
Wait, you're gonna nuke an Asian, Caesar? How racist are you? Don't you remember Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
Yeah, that's history, nigga. If it happens once,
Asian, Caesar?
Hey, if you don't prepare, if you don't learn from history, it's bound to happen again, Sangria. So if that nigga Tazawa want to steal some shit from American soil, like that cup, I nuke his ass in that damn shit. I'll drop a fucking hammer on that bitch. And I ain't talking about this penis on a Friday night with some silly white bitch. I'm talking about a goddamn Kansas City, Smallville Superman nuke, nigga. I'm dropping that shit on his ass. Okay, if it ain't that, I'm coming in that shit like a Waffle House employee with fucking 50 cent bullet, fucking extra large bulletproof vest. I'm coming in with the 9 milli and the Desert Eagle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm shooting every motherfucker up in there. Okay, I don't care.
What the fuck Waffle House do you go to?
The good Waffle House. If you don't, if the cook ain't smoking, hold on.
They're strapped.
Hold on. They ain't strapped in the Waffle House in California.
I don't know. I haven't been to the Waffle Houses.
Nigga, Waffle House is the best eating from 1:30 to 6 a.m. because the cook is either, if he ain't smoking a Black and Mild or a Newport in the building over the grill, that shit ain't good.
Do they fucking season their chicken and waffles with gunpowder? Like, why are they fucking?
Nigga, ain't even no chicken and waffles in the Waffle House.
They're strapped for the nines.
But they probably do season it with chicken they probably do season with gunpowder.
Yeah,
Waffle House slaps. You cannot go in a Waffle House before 1:30 a.m. Okay, that's a rule. That is a definite rule of the streets.
Wait, drunk or sober?
Nigga, who goes to a Waffle House sober? What the fuck goes in a Waffle House? I ain't been in a Waffle House sober my entire life.
Man, Gria, this is why you are not invited to any fucking barbecues. Even my pasty,
do you really
white ass nose.
Really
I ain't showing up to Waffle House
before any
2
good
o'clock in the morning,
chicken and waffle
sober
houses
as fuck.
on the West
you
Coast.
You are not showing up sober as
the
fuck
West
before
Coast,
2 o'clock in the morning.
The West Coast don't have no good chicken and waffle houses.
All right, Sangria, you gotta come over here then.
They ain't got nothing.
You gotta come over
they
here.
broke my teeth. My teeth is broke, stick.
Yeah, you need to come over here. I'm gonna show you a time.
Shit on some popcorn chicken from fucking
exactly. That's all we have. That's all we have on the West Coast. Fucking popcorn chicken. We don't got no chicken waffle house over here.
That's all I have in Middle and Midwest Atlanta and Midwest America. And guess what? I'm gonna go buy me some goddamn banquet shit. Throw that shit in the fucking oven.
So you're saying I gotta show up? I gotta show up to an East Coast Waffle House, strapped, drunk.
Yeah.
And,
after 1:30 in the morning.
The cook has. I'm gonna send you I'm about to send you a TikTok of the employee of a month of a Waffle House. It's a white boy with a bulletproof vest, and he has the bulletproof vest on in the employee of the month fucking photo. I'm telling you.
Who the fuck is the employee? Max Payne? Like what?
Yeah, nigga. Like have you not seen Waffle House fights? They get crazy
on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how they be. You can go into a Waffle House from 2 to 6 a.m. You might see a nigga puking in the toilet with the whole meal in front of him, and he comes back to it and eats it. A nigga might be selling fake CDs or fake DVDs. The cook might have beef with 2 gang members outside.
Wait, is it just chicken and waffles? There's no booze there. It's just chicken. It's just breakfast, chicken and waffles food.
There's not even chicken there. It's just a Waffle House. Yeah.
Oh. And it's BYOB. You bring your own fucking booze when you eat fucking waffles.
You know, I've never tried that, but I guarantee you they probably would not stop me if I brought my own booze in a Waffle House.
Oh, fuck no. Hell no. They ain't gonna stop you.
Well, you only eat breakfast in a Waffle House. They do serve lunch, but you only eat breakfast in a Waffle House.
If the Hennessy Ronin don't walk into a chicken and waffles place with no Hennessy, you get your ass out and bring back some Hennessy.
Hey, if you show up to a fucking Waffle House and Hennessy Ronin ain't fucking cooking that shit backstage, back in the fucking back, you in the wrong fucking Waffle House.
And if it looks too clean, you gotta leave.
Fuck.
It ain't good. If it looks too clean.
If it looks too clean, it's a fucking setup. Your ass is going. Something bad's gonna happen.
The whole lease is in there. Or are they about to kick in the dough?
Fucking Chris Hansen walks in. Why don't you take a seat?
Bro, I'm telling you. I am telling you. Waffle House is only good between the hours of 1:30 and 6.
Wait, how did we spin off on this tangent when talking about the haunted house from Halloween Havoc?
I said, I don't know what we're talking. I'm talking about shooting people. No, because I said shooting people like the Waffle House cook. You got to be strapped up like a Waffle House cook with a half a Newport in your ear or a half a Black and Mild. That's when you know the cook is in his bag.
Hey, California is a bunch of pussies. We banned Newports over here.
What the fuck? I can't smoke menthols in California?
They're banned. They're banned.
If you don't walk into any restaurant and the fucking cook isn't fucking smoking a fucking Newport or having you in the wrong fucking place. You in the wrong place. You gotta walk out.
Yeah.
So are we done with the haunted house?
Yeah, I said I'd shoot everybody, so we're good.
Up next for the North American Championship, it's old Dirty Dom with Mommy versus Nathan Frazier. Have you ever been locked up, Vic? I've been to the backyard.
I've been in detention.
NXT's resident Scarlet Speedster is running circles around Dirty Dom Dom. Dom regains momentum during the commercial picture-in-picture. The crowd might have been chanting "Dirty Dom." I mean, Florida crowds are always strange.
Yeah,
Dom is Dom is such a great heel, though. It's possible. It happened for Eddie. Book calls him the youngest veteran in the business.
Oh,
Ouch.
Eddie, his real father.
Ouch. Nathan drops a reverse DDT too fast to look gnarly, landing his whole body onto Dom's head. Despite that, this is a banger. Mommy attempts to toss her title to Dom, but Dom did not catch it. It doesn't matter, though, because of Frog Splash and retain for old Dirty Dom. Stand up, Vic. Stand up. Stand up, Vic. Stand up. Booker T was yelling after Dirty Dom wins. And then what the fuck? Wesley attacks. He wants to give Dom that comeuppance sticks. What did you think of Dirty Dom versus Nathan Frazier?
I thought it was a good match. I thought it was good that they got the North American Championship on one of the nights of Halloween Havoc. Nathan Frazier, Dirty Dom, we had been building towards this. Nathan Frazier backstage on Raw. Dirty Dom, they had their stuff backstage on NXT. You had a little bit of doubt when Mommy slid the title and Dom wasn't able to catch it. But Nathan Frazier made the mistake of trying to go up to the top. Dirty Dom was able to push him off. He hits the table, rolls him in, hits the frog splash, gets that 1, 2, 3. He gets to go celebrate with Mommy. Wesley showing back up, re-emerging. We haven't seen Wesley on NXT for a hot minute. Got some beef with Dom, and he wants to possibly regain the North American Championship. It's a nice little surprise we had on night 2 with the re-debuting, the coming back of Wesley. So it's be interesting to see where we get that, if that's just going to be on NXT TV, or maybe Wesley shows up on Raw and costs Dom and Judgment Day a victory or two. Who knows? But it's a good match for young Dom. Dirty Dom, he's picking up those dubs, and he's looking good as North American champion at the moment.
Do you think this is a step back for Wes, or do you think this is a good idea for Wes?
I think it's both. I think it's you can kind of say it might be a step back, but I don't really think it. I guess I wouldn't really say it is. But it also helps the development of Dom. Like them putting Dom in Judgment Day, but also giving him a championship has allowed him to grow, but also allowed WWE to step back and see the bigger picture of how he is as a singles wrestler. Like getting him away from Ray and his dad and as that tag team was great. Now you can see Dom can go as a singles guy, but he can also go as a heel too. And having him with Mommy was the best thing for him and for Rhea too. I mean, this has been good, but it allows Wes. Now you can put Wes on Raw and allow him to go on the main roster and see if he can cook on the main roster as a player.
Well, Cesar, I was just confused at the end of this match because of Wes going after this. I would have much rather seen him, I don't know, possibly inject himself in some other situation, but I digress. North American Championship match. We got Dirty Dom with Mommy versus Nathan Frazier.
Oh yeah, this is really good. We know Nathan Frazier, who was taught by Seth Daniel, sorry, can go in the ring. We've seen him in plenty of matches. We've seen him with multi-type dudes like himself. So he's around that mid-card level. Yeah, he's a great wrestler. So now, yeah, he has his drive. He's going to always be fast, always be quick. Never think about anything, just move after move. So if you want a good kind of guy who can give you a spot in any kind of way, because that works well for him and against him, because, you know, he's running fast and you throw a kick or something, he's going to sell it really well and then probably sell it more because, you know, he was moving fast into it versus you don't have to snap it so fast to get that reaction, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Nathan Frazier, great wrestler. Perfect for NXT, building the brand, building himself up. Good shit. Of course, Dom with mommy for being that ultimate heel. That's what's keeping him the title. Mommy's always there. Mommy's always on top. Mommy's always helping him. Yeah. So yeah. And then like you said, that false hope of him missing the title. And then since he is a heel, the faces can use the title against him because he would have done it to them. And getting that dub and getting the belt off of him is, just great shit. Sticking it to Dom, sticking it to Mommy, sticking it to Judgment Day. But yeah, overall great match. And yeah, either way it would have went. There's no wrong answer here. Either way it would have went because it's a PLE. If Nathan Frazier gets the title because the belt got overthrown, but if Dom ends up winning the title and then he goes back on Raw Judgment Day, it's just bringing more eyes to that title. And if they're really hating Dom, or if you like Dom and they're just bringing more eyes to the NXT product.
A quick segment afterwards. It's Andre and JC talking backstage. Duke and Thea approach. Duke hasn't paid for lunch all week because they're champions. Andre wants Thea and JC to win fair in their tag title match against Chelsea and Piper.
Dewdrop.
And Tony, D, and Stax want their rematch. Andre looks shook as from week 1 we learned there's something going on between the family and Andre Chase. The plot thickens, gentlemen. Alba and Ivy and Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy cosplay.
Oh, we want Scarlet. We want Scarlet.
Yeah, that would have been nice too.
Yeah.
Black people continued. Oh, there you already talked about that. Mr. Stone versus Braun Breaker in the most obvious match in the entire universe. Stop shilling, Vic. Stop shilling, Vic. That looks bad. You're good at your job. Don't do that. As he tries to build up Mr. Stone. Yep, Braun wins quick. About to crush him with the stairs. White Collie for the save. And time has officially been killed. Up next for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. It's Chelsea and Piper versus Thea and JC with Chase U. Book be hating on Andre. Wow, calling him a loser while he holds gold. Fight starts immediately. Book raccooning in this mug all over Chase U. I just saw Thea do the splits. Wow, love it. Book on board too. Now he's on board. JC tells them to suck it, bitch. Piper doing all the heavy lifting, and that's just her sitting up. She's also bringing the pain too. Book still hating on Andre about throwing the towel in. I gotta say, I'm a bigger fan of JC Jane than Gigi Gum. That being said, JC tried to use the tag belt to attack. Andre yanks it away, and Chelsea, with the most devastating move in all of entertainment, the roll up to win and retain. Caesar, we got Mr. Stone versus Braun, and then the women's tag team championship match. What'd you think?
Man, we know. And Book said it at the end. No water, no bread, just meat. About his boy Braun Breaker. Yeah, then we had the women's match. Chelsea came out there and the titties was tittying. you know they were. You know they were. Them titties was tittying.
Even Piper's
yeah, super tittying. Titties was tittying when she showed up as the dead dad and shit. Yeah, them shits was tittying on Raw too.
Yep.
And salute to that cracker, Zack Ryder. Salute to you.
He's winning.
He's winning in life. These wrestlers be winning in life, man. They get these wrestling bitches with the titties be tittying. Salute to y'all Maker too. Cora had them titties tittying on TikTok the other day.
What the fuck is that bitch? Why isn't she wrestling?
Well, she got another boob job from the first boob job.
She got 2 titty jobs?
Have you not seen her? Them shits is huge.
I didn't see her doctor's bill, so I didn't know she got 2 surgeries.
Yeah, man. Let me see his shit on
Oh
TikTok.
shit! But this is the only time Cesar does research. It's
Oh,
what is
Cora pops
find
up.
other fucking titty jobs.
Yeah, well, no, because remember when she fought Dana White and then she like lost and then
Dana
went away?
White from the UFC.
Yeah, whatever that bitch is in. Dana something, the bitch got fired.
Opportunity.
Yeah,
Opportunity.
like even on her Instagram, Dana was like, sent you to the doctor because she did get new titties. So that's
Damn,
why she's gone.
she
Yeah,
making that
like her first titty job was just to get the size, and then the second titty job was probably where she wanted.
damn.
Yeah, bitches titties be tittying, bro.
Now I know where all that money from Braun's championship reign went.
Yeah, it went into them titties.
They
They,
live in a shack behind NXT, but them titties be tittying.
yeah. So yeah, I sent it to you, so you'll see it. Anyway, what were we? Yeah, tag match, and then yeah, JC just adamant on cheating. Just adamant on cheating. Duke probably won't cheat. She should have grabbed Duke's title. I don't know why she fucking with Chase. Maybe she knows why Tony D is fucking with Andre Chase.
Should have got the trophy, the MVP trophy. That would have hurt more.
Yeah, hit that bitch with that shit too. But still, I think she knows the secret about so she's like, you ain't so squeaky clean. We should be cheating and getting these titles. But maybe, I think Andre just don't want to cheat because Thea's so young and wants to show her how to do it the right way. Anyway, whatever, nigga. These broads lost the tag match because he ain't let that hoe cheat, even though she keep trying to cheat. And yeah, Chelsea and them back up to Raw and smack it down with them titles.
Sticks, we got Stone versus Braun, and then the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match.
Yeah, Stone versus Braun. Started out Braun, doing the typical heel thing, trying to pin him, trying to get him court in the corner. Stone was able to throw a punch. Braun's like, seriously, all downhill from there. Braun tried putting Stone in the hospital right next to his client. Then we get the big surprise. White Khali shows back up, but yet there's still kind of something going on because after he tried to do that, tried to hit Braun with the stairs, he kind of looked like I don't know if he was getting weak or something going on with his head. You kind of saw it even later on in the match. But White Khali makes the save on his guy. Women's tag team match is all right. I mean, like we had talked about before, JC Jane really is the big winner out of the fallout from Toxic Attraction.
Toxic guy.
She's with Thea. She's with Chase U, which is now Champion U. She's saying that she helped Chase U win that gold, even though she about cost him it. But yeah, like you guys said, I think she knows too. She kind of knows that knows why the family's messing around with Chase U, and she should have used something else other than Andre Chase's goal, like championship belt, like Cesar said. I mean, you got Duke's MVP trophy sitting out there. You have Duke's fucking NXT Tag Team Championship trophy. You don't think you could look at Duke and be like, hey, give me the title, give me the title. She's keying in on Andre Chase. So there's that to it. But all in all, I mean, it was a good women's tag team match. Thea and JC have some chemistry, and of course, Piper and Chelsea have good chemistry because they're tag team champions. So just that little slip up cost JC and Thea the championship. So I'm sure Andre Chase will be hearing about that for the next week or two.
Lexus King about to get Me Too'd by Kinsey.
Facts.
That was a cringe segment.
Facts.
He is trying way too hard. I wish they would have just said, you know what, Hillman, just do what you want. Something that you're comfortable with. Be yourself. Instead, they're like, you're gonna be a fucking rock star who tries too hard and is gonna get fucking sued by every woman on the roster. I don't like it. I don't like Lexus King. The first impression is he needs to hope he improves. rapidly.
That's down. That's what he needs to do. Yeah, he's gonna jerk it.
Women's breakout tournament final. Now we're talking Kalani Jordan versus Lola Vice with Electra Lopez.
You know,
Whoever wins this, they'll both be fine. They are both flying. Lola shaking that ass, got booked, beating that mate. It was a very good match. You can give a small assist to Electra, but Lola waffle jalapeno kick sticks for the win. She gets the contract, and even though she was winded, she still did that booty shaking dance that makes look go from sticks to midnight, baby.
Hell yeah.
What'd you think, Sticks? We got the Kalani versus Lola Vice.
Yeah, this was a really good finals match. Like you said, regardless who wins or loses, both women are going to be fine. I mean, we had seen Kalani Jordan. We've seen Kalani before the tournament, and you could tell there was something there. She had the talent there in the ring. It just needed to be repetition after repetition after repetition, match after match. Lola's got potential. She's a former UFC fighter, former MMA participant. So she's got the skill, she's got the athletic background, she's got the moves to be able to do it. She picked up the dub. Very little interference from Electra, but that little interference was able to allow Lola to bring her off the rope, off the top, hit the waffle jalapeno for the dub. Lola Vice is the women's breakout winner. And it'll be interesting to see her going forward. I think she has I think both women have bright futures. It's just a matter of getting that ring time. And we'll see Lola going forward to have that on the resume for NXT.
Yeah, Cesar, Book and Vic did an excellent job of saying last year's tournament. It was Roxy and Tiffany who were in the finals, and they both did great afterwards.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that fucking Roxy, she won the breakout tournament and the deadline. What was it? The Iron Survivor thing? She
Iron
won
Survivor
both.
match. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. So I mean, both
it was literally like, yeah, she won the breakout tournament and then kind of used that contract to go for the tag team championships with Cora.
Yeah.
And then they broke up, and then she later in the year won the Iron Survivor to beat Mandy Rose for the title. Yeah.
They strapped that fucking butt plug rocket to Roxy, and she went straight to the top.
Straight to the bitch went to Mars, really.
Oh, she still hasn't come down. Cesar, what did you think of Lola versus Kalani?
Yeah, no, this was a great match. And yet it had that Cholula green, Vic. Yeah. But no, this was a great match between two great competitors. Especially for Kalani. Kalani having much less ring time than Lola, because Lola's been around longer. I mean, even though it's like what, maybe 4 or 5 months longer.
Yeah, she tagged with Electra a lot.
Electra for a while, and we know Electra's good shit because she's been around since the
Brown Order.
Yeah, the Brown Order days, man, and then still having singles matches. So yeah, if they really want to turn this into something, they have the book to it, or maybe if they're really open to the case of those women tag matches coming back down to NXT as well, because we know Elektra Lopez could go on the main roster. It's just finding her a spot, like in theory. But if they did this with Lola and did the tag matches and then brought those back down to NXT more, or maybe showed them on Raw and SmackDown, you're trying to bring eyes to the product. Yeah, there's options here with that I'm not mad at. Since Valkyria won, we know if Lola turns in that contract now, she's definitely taking an L. That's just given. That's just a quick L on a quick given. But yeah, no, I thought it was a really great match. Both women showed everything off, And then yeah, like if you're really taking this as like Tiffany and Roxanne, who had a great match, and both where they ended up, I see nothing but good things in the future for these two women as well.
Future so bright, you got to wear some shades, but we're heading to the main event of Halloween.
Oh wait, before that, can I ask a question?
What?
What did you think of Joe Gacy's new weird ass promo that happened like earlier in the night?
I did not see it.
You don't even remember it? He was all talking
No, I
about.
didn't see it.
Oh yeah, it was. I swear it was like probably in the first hour.
I didn't even see Tiffany Stratton's match. I took a leak and I came back and it was over.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't even a match. She just kind of like beat up Fallon and like busted up her leg.
Oh,
Because like Mackenzie showed her another video of Fallon being Tiffany again, like it just out in the streets.
oh,
And then Tiffany ran out during Fallon's interest and hit her with like a chop block, kicked her in the leg a few times, and then did the figure four around the
ring post.
ring post, and then did something else to her leg. And then the referee stopped it, and that's what it was literally really quick. But Joe Gacy,
Was Ava with Joe or no? Joe was alone.
no, Joe was by himself, and he was talking about how like he's done evil things to people, and he ain't repenting about it, and like he tried to team up with people, but he don't care about nobody, and it was just Joe being Joe, but like him just being super unhinged and but being fine about being himself or some fuck shit.
I'm pretty sure he'll be okay on Level Up. But
Yeah.
next is the main event of Halloween Havoc Night a Dos. It is for the NXT Championship. It's Dragunov versus Mello. They given this match 10 minutes. What the fuck? What the fuck shit? They're giving this match 10 minutes?
No.
Great matchup as we've seen before, but my eyes are peeled for this man.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Willie coming out or someone interfering. Dragunov got a shiner on his left eye. We in overtime now. Mello murders Dragunov with an on apron DDT. They took it. He sold the fuck out of that apron DDT. I thought he died. Dragunov about damn decapitated Mello with a chop to the back of the head. These motherfuckers killing themselves. Like they were like, what? We're going in overtime? Oh, we're gonna bring everything we got then. Dragunov, possessed by a demon, clears the commentary table, shouts at Book to move, tosses his chair, his headset gets yanked off. H-bomb to Mello on the table. These two bringing it. Mello about to shoot his shot when
Yeah.
trick.
Get him.
That trick.
Uh-huh.
I
like it. Oh yeah, man.
Trick Willie comes out and distracts Dragunov, Torpedo, and retains. Trick gets in the ring, picks up Mello. Meanwhile, Baron Corbin attacks Dragunov as the show closes. It went 15 minutes over. Caesar, we got Dragunov. We got Mello. What did you think of the main events?
Yeah, so it was Dragunov and Mello 3. And like I said earlier, when two ladies had their third match together over a championship, I think this was the best one they had. I mean, they pulled out all the stops. The H-bomb through the table on the outside, the Mellow DDT on the edge of the ring. Jesus Christ.
Gnarly as fuck.
When he went for the double knees, then Dragunov reversed it, but then he hit it later. Jesus Christ. The thrust kicks, the clotheslines. Dragunov had the eyes in. He hit a still. I think he said what? He hit a second rope H-bomb too in the ring that Mello kicked out. Another H-bomb somewhere else. Jesus Christ, the shit was so good. The coast to coast. I mean, these boys brought out all the hitters. They brought reversals to some of the hitters. It was so good. Mello going for the nothing but net. Trick Willie coming out for the distraction. The torpedo. Yeah. The torpedo. Cracker, shit, torpedo right in the Mello's dumbass for the 3. Dragunov keeps the title. Get this dumbass out of the ring. Trick Willie jumps in, picks up Mello, looking all angry, and then Baron Corbin, his bitch made crybaby ass, fire the cannons, even though the Buccaneers lose every week. He fired
Burn the ships down.
Yeah. And then he wants a title shot, so he bitch made. Yeah, it was still a great match. And I guess where we're going, next is Baron Corbin. We got to figure out Trick and Mello gang. Wes Lee coming back for more nigga on nigga or nigga on spick, at least for that title. Old Massa here getting all his main niggas back in play. You know what I'm saying? He created a new nigga with Trick. He still got his favorite nigga Mello, his favorite house nigga, Mello. He done got his real favorite house nigga, Wes Lee, back, putting on classics. His old classic Wes Lee. You know what I'm saying? This is match of the year, Wes Lee. Wes gonna drag Dominic into that match of the year category. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking he gonna do some real dangerous shit because he married.
I think Wes gonna pull some Rich Swann shit and punch mommy in the face.
Nah, he gonna call Jay, and Jay gonna pull up like, "Yay, what's up, mommy? You trying to get that Samoan dick?" You know what I'm saying? Jay gonna cheat on his wife for mommy, and mommy gonna want that Samoan dick. But you never know, man, because Wes don't care. Wes might have him come out with a wife beater that night, punch mommy in the grill. You might take that NXT championship and that women's championship. Wes crazy, man. Wes just want to go. He don't care. But yeah, all the niggers is coming back. All right. I mean, Massa Michaels. He in the kitchen. He got that gumbo broiling. He got extra sugar for the purple Kool-Aid, for the purple drink. You know what I'm saying? He got the Hennessy flowing. It's Florida man. He probably got that white Hennessy flowing too. But you know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. I thought it was a really good main event though. And I'm excited. Every time NXT ends with some good shit like this, excited to see what happens on Tuesday. See where these boys is going from here.
Darkness spreading over on Tuesday.
Darkness, yeah.
Sticks.
It was Halloween, so darkness is spreading.
What did you think of the main event for Halloween Havoc Night 2? By the way, it looks like Trick's holding a fucking semi-automatic fucking rifle right
Yeah, what is he? Yeah, why? I thought he had a gun in his hand the whole time.
It looks like a gun. He's a revolutionary in Africa or something. I don't know, militant. I don't know what's happening here, but
he's fucking shooting for blood diamonds or some shit.
Sticks, what did you think of the main event of NXT?
This fucking match was a war, guys. I mean, these guys brought it all, and they didn't.
Well, free money.
You goddamn right. I mean, they didn't hold back on anything. The fucking chops, the fucking moves. This was, like Cesar said, this was probably their best match out of the trilogy that they've had so far. I mean, we're already dismissing that there's not going to be any more matches. I mean, shit, they may go fucking best of 5 in the next year, maybe, depending on how things go. But yeah, this was a great match, very hard hitting. These guys always bring it. They've brought it the first 2 matches, so this was going to be nothing less than that. We had talked about, like last couple times, who jumped Trick, all that stuff, how we were going to be disappointed. I was really hoping it wasn't going to be Mello, but after the way that show ended, they're going to have to put some work in for this because Trick and Mello are just so good together. Mm-hmm. Like, you would hope that Mello could see that Trick's star was on the rise. And just as like Trick was able to play to sit back seat to Mello, you would hope Mello be like, hey, all right, now it's your time, Trick. Let's go get this. Mm-hmm. We both can say that we were NXT champions. Mello could always reassert himself in the North American Championship picture and be like, hey, I'm gonna become 2-time North American champion. Hell, I can become 3-time North American champion. I don't like the way this championship has been. So let me put it back on my shoulders and let me elevate it to where it should be. But we got that happening at post match, and then Corbin and Dragunov, Corbin has been saying the last month he's the last guy to pin Dragunov. So I mean that's a big thing for him to go into this. Like he's the last guy to hand Dragunov an L. So I guess that by default makes him now the new number one contender. I mean, I don't know. But like Cesar said, after Halloween Havoc, you now look forward to what's going to happen on Tuesday. From the last 2 weeks, now let's see what Master Michaels is going to do. Let's see what picture he's going to paint with them cotton field blood, with the blood from the cotton fields. Let's see what he's going to paint from that. He's got everybody back except my boys, the Hard R's. We need to have them back in the tag team picture. He needs to tell the handler down from the fields. I need those boys. I don't need them on a Greyhound. Throw them on a Tesla and speed their asses up here. I don't need them on the bus. We need them up here. But Master Michaels has all his major players, all his major cotton pickers from the fields. Now it's time to see what we got going on with these guys and gals going forward.
Knowing Massa Michaels and NXT,
why'd you put quotations around that?
Do you think potentially we could get a Black Gargano, Black Ciampa story going with Trick and Mello? That would be interesting.
Oh no, that probably would. Yeah, but they started as a tag team
twice.
They started as a tag team though, and had success as a tag team.
Well, I'm just saying he could probably be trying to build yet another greatest story ever told in NXT,
Sure.
which I wouldn't be mad at. And it doesn't need a title, really.
No.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
the only title would be nigga on nigga.
All 8 of you. Thank you for watching and listening. And as Styx and Cesar, everyone mentioned earlier, there's only 3 of us. The Steel Real After Party, all the props to them. Go ahead. They will be returning very soon for their Survivor Series War Games predictions episode. Go ahead and find them, seek them out, purchase their merch. TeePublic, Spreadshirt.com, all that good shit. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned to APPW. All new content is coming up very soon. And until next time, we do what we do best here over on the tripod. And it's not dancing sticks, so don't even try it. We give that big son of a bitch. We give that big ups to Stallion P.